So I'm pretty sure I know what's going down, but I'll be referencing it.
Alright, so we're live, and we're going to play a game of Age of Sigmar with the new General's Handbook. And we're going to be playing this is going to be the deployment. So, you know, we'll roll a die and someone will pick this territory or that territory depending on, you know, where they want to be. The objective is called King's Slayer, and the way this works is each player adds up the value of the wounds characteristic of all enemy models that their army slays. They're going to double the total score at the end of the battle if one of the models slain was the enemy general. At the end of the 5th battle round, the player with the highest total wins the battle even if they've been wiped out. Dead of Night is the twist. Unfortunately for Dispossessed, the range of all attacks and spells is limited to 12 inches, but at the start of each battle round, after the first, on a roll of 4 or more, 6 inches is added to the maximum range. I guess the moon comes out. And the second time, a roll of 4 or more is made, 12 inches is added, and the third time 18 inches, and so on and so forth. So it just keeps adding 6 inches for each 4-up at the end of each battle round after the first. So we'll be doing that in the second battle round. I've got the score on the overlay. That's going to be how many wounds people have accumulated for their respective side. Both Rob will be playing Soulblight, and Taylor.
Every time.
Sorry, Taylor will be playing Dispossessed. They each have a ruse card, which could be a buff or a debuff for their enemy, or something somewhere in between.
I don't have one.
You don't have one. Only Soulblight has one.
Do you want me to show the camera or no?
No, you're gonna say it when you have to use it. It's just some bonus ability that Rob gets. Is that why did you get that?
Because I have less wounds?
He has less wounds.
Okay, so because Rob has less wounds, he gets a bonus.
Bonus.
Bonus points.
He needs all the help.
We're gonna go over the armies right now. I'm gonna go over Rob's army first. He's playing Soulblight. And I'm gonna be going over Connor's army second.
Taylor.
God damn it. Taylor.
Family-friendly stream.
Taylor's Dispossessed second, and they'll be going over all their artifacts and generals, and we'll get a closer view of the models. I'll bring the camera down so you guys can see that. It's really cool, and they can tell you all about what they did. So let's go first to dwarves. Yeah, we'll describe dwarves first.
Dwarves first? Oh, okay. Yeah. I was not prepared.
Back dudes.
Get ready for the dwarves.
Alright, let's get some guys up. Alright, so I'm going new Dispossessed. I got really excited about massive regiments, so that's what we're playing today. So I'm going to have 30 longbeards with hand weapons, 30 longbeards with great weapons, and then 40 dwarf warriors with hand weapons. I'm taking 2 Warden Kings. Because one of the abilities from the Grumbling of the Longbeards, I can use his command ability twice. Or I can use each of their command ability, which is nice. I'm taking a Rune Smith. The Rune Smith is going to have that new pickaxe artifact, which I'm going to use to move these Iron Drakes, my dirty proxy of the day, across the battlefield to wherever I need them. I'm also going to be allying with Ironweld. So I've got a cannon, an organ gun, and a cogsmith for my 400 points of allies. And that's my list.
Cool. Alright, we're going to go over to Rob with Soulblight.
Alright, mine are also not fully painted, but I'm trying out the new Soulblight. I'm taking the Bloodline for Swift Death, which is just an army-wide buff plus 2 inches to movement, and they all move as if they fly. I don't think they gain the keyword fly or whatever, but they do move as if they fly. So, General's Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon. He has the sigil of, well, he's not on it, he's in front of it. He has the sigil of Crimson Throne or whatever. lets a unit every charge phase within 12 inches reroll the Vampire Lord with the wing on foot. I have 2 bat swarms back here, but they're not really bats. They're ravens, but they look like bats from a distance, or crows. I got 9 Vargeists here. They're one big unit. I have a unit of 10 Blood Knights and a unit of 5 Blood Knights. And that's my army. It's pretty basic. Oh, and also the command battle trait or whatever that I picked for the general is Mist Form. He can retreat and then charge.
Oh, it's such a good one.
After, and he moves as if he flies, but he does fly anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, but it's so good.
It's very good. It opens up a lot of mobility.
I suppose I should say my my allegiance ability and general thing.
Yeah, because I don't even know what they do.
my old school general, one of my favorite models I think I've ever had, just because he reminds me of Gimli. I'm picking him as my general, and he's gonna have Resolute. The one that, let me check. Yeah, Resolute. So with my new battle traits, if I roll a 1, 2, or 3 on my battle shock check, I count as passing it no matter what. So as long as they're within 6 inches of him, it's on a 4 up as well, or a 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, they don't flee at all. And then for my grudge, because I get to pick a grudge, I'm picking Speed Merchants. So I'm pissed that he moves so fast, and we're just gonna complain about it and get rerolls once
Merchants
against the entire army.
Charge and run, or
No, I get
reroll
reroll 1 to hit rolls.
oh, because
On
I'm
every
so fast.
on every model that moves 10 inches or more.
So basically, my entire army,
Your entire
reroll
army.
hit rolls of 1.
For the whole game, even if the general dies.
Because with that movement thing, the lowest movement.
Well,
value,
it says characteristics. I don't
Right.
think that would matter.
it adds
anyway.
+2 to the characteristics. So,
Oh, okay. Well, then it would.
yeah. So it's a 12.
Not that it matters because it's 10 anyhow.
All right. So, where's my big red dice? Because those are great to see on camera. Why don't we take these, put them to the side a little bit so we can do most of our rolling right here.
Yep. Do you want to do? Yeah, we'll put the terrain back and do the setup, right?
Yep, we're
We
gonna.
gotta roll for terrain.
We gotta roll for terrain. So,
Should I start setting up dice so we have deployment lines kind of figured?
Yeah,
Get a couple dice for that.
because I have the square in the middle.
and while he's doing that, Rob, why don't you roll for terrain?
Yeah, I'll do the terrain because you have the guys off the table.
One put in.
And you can just put one of my red dice on top of each terrain.
All right. You have the laminated.
I might
rules?
have my cool
I do.
Paradrawn terrain things on me, even though I'm not playing them right now. It's back to my first love.
That's where it was. So just to recap, the whole point of this scenario here is to kill your opponent,
Arcane.
deal more wounds. Which one's this? This is an arcane.
This is 6.
No, you got it. Is it a 4-up? On a 4-up, it
Oh,
becomes something. So
no,
that's
no,
nothing.
So this is gonna be 2 arcane.
That's arcane.
This is gonna be nothing.
Nothing.
This one.
Nothing.
This bridge. Nothing. This ruin. Nothing. That.
Something. What is it? 3.
Is it
Inspiring.
inspiring? This little block thing. Nothing. That.
Or
This is gonna become arcane.
arcane. More arcane terrain.
That
That's great.
crocodile.
Dinosaur.
Nothing. And that bridge over there. I mean that big building is 4. And then 6.
Sinister.
Hey, that works out.
Sinister. They cause fear.
So
I think I stepped right into the camera.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry guys, I'm a live stream scrub. I think these. Oh, yeah, we put one.
Yeah, I moved it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I took it right off the center spot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So anyway, the way to score is just to deal damage in this objective. They have to deal wounds to gain points. Every model slain, they gain points equal to the number that wounds the model had. And if they kill the general, they gain double the points for that particular model.
No, I think you get double the points for everything.
It's a total. It's a
Oh,
total.
double your
so
total
say
score.
on the last turn you're losing and you kill their general, you double all the points that you earned.
And because
You currently have.
because I've got so many more wounds than you, I kind of got to keep my general alive.
Yeah,
or I'm kind of
because
toast.
Guys, I'll type the objective in chat in just a second. Just to reiterate, also, we just set up the dice to create the boundaries for the layout. This is the layout.
Do we roll to see who goes first?
We're gonna roll to see who goes first, or to who
starts setting up?
who
first?
decides which side to set up on. And it looks like Taylor has rolled a 5. Where do you want to start deployment first or second?
So the 2s are arcane, right?
Yeah.
2s are arcane.
3 is.
Inspiring.
I don't really need that. And 6 is.
Sinister.
Sinister.
-1 of bravery.
Yep. It gives your guys like a fear aura.
Oh yeah, like if the enemy takes battle shock within your unit who is by it or something, I don't know. It's like artillery on top.
That's actually what I'm doing. Pick your side.
That would be the smart thing to do.
And I'm putting your artillery on that building on the
on
top.
top of the building because I have fly, but it's not. It's still extra movement. I will bring my guys over.
I don't think it is, but it'll look darn cool.
Yeah. What I'll do.
Yeah, they all move as if they. Well, move as if they fly out to charge.
Oh, let's see.
I guess that's why they would keep the fly keyword off.
We'll move as if they fly. Does that count?
What do you think?
What?
You're the boss. Move as if they fly for the bloodline.
For the charge.
Would that be for charging too?
Yeah, every time they move, it's as if they fly.
Okay, so like even pylons, it's like kind of like if you move the model, it doesn't mean like movement phase.
Yeah, any type of movement, they fly.
Okay. Anytime you move the model.
But they don't have fly, which is actually interesting because
when it says you can attack units that fly,
you can get around a lot of.
There's a lot of bonuses.
Caradron have a lot of anti-fly.
Anti-fly things, yeah.
It's like do this, but if they fly, really get them good.
Anti-fly.
Anti-fly.
Oh my god. Let's not go there.
Sorry.
All right. I'm typing in the full objective so you guys can read that.
You want to start putting your units down?
Well, you put on 1, right?
1 we alternate, yeah.
So I'll put like the organ down on the rest or whatever. The obvious choice. We'll start with that.
So you guys are deploying now?
Yeah.
All right.
And we can talk into it, right? It's on?
Yeah, make sure you tell people what you're deploying.
Oh, okay.
Organ God.
How's the camera looking? They see that stuff?
Yeah, they can see it. They see that you deployed guys right there.
Yeah, I put a cannon up on top of this building.
And I'm putting that swarm over here.
Alright, I'll put the organ gun up next to it. The lobby and all the rest of it. That doesn't matter. Someone's gonna be like, you can't see. People can't see. Because they're short. They built human-sized walls.
I'm gonna put the other bat swarm. Can you pass me my tape measure, please?
Yeah.
Just gonna. Bat swarms are gonna be right here. The marker for the I just moved the marker for terrain. Your next one.
Alright, I'm gonna go put my cogsmith up here with my weapons.
Alright. You be able to pass me my little vampire lord, please?
Little man.
Little man.
A little man.
And I put my vampire lord in this little piece of ruins right here. He's not my general. Don't you pick your general after you set up anyway? Isn't that like actually the rule? It says once setup is complete, pick your general or something.
You pick your artifact and stuff after setup is complete, technically.
Yeah, technically.
But just for the sake of
Using stuff.
Yeah. It would never change for me. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
I guess I could change which Warden King I make the general, depending on which one is in like the least dangerous position. But that'd be the only difference. All the artifacts and everything. I don't know. I build my list around that kind of thing.
So what are you setting up now, Taylor?
I'm putting some my Longbeards with shields right here in the middle. Kind of. Old school Ironbreaker models.
Fourth unit.
Yep.
Put down some Blood Knights. Here.
Guys, I put the objective in the
Okay.
in the basic info for the stream,
Yeah,
so
that's
you
fine.
guys can read that if you want to know the more detailed rules.
I'll put one of my Warden Kings on. I don't know what to do next. The worst scroll real quick. Do with the ring. Longbeards.
Longbeard.
I think it's 9 inches.
What do they have? I'll check it.
8
Grumblings?
inches.
Is there grumblings?
Yeah. I just don't want to put
These
myself out.
original fantasy dwarves are so cool. I'm glad that they gave.
Like the goofy abilities, like the old grumblers.
Well, they're just like tough subterranean, like horseman type archetype.
They're great. They're so good. First army.
Did you put them down?
Yeah, I'm gonna put them down on this side of the Longbeards.
General. Well, ooh, it's not set up isn't complete.
No, are Longbeards the basic battle line unit?
Well, I guess you could say warriors are, but they're also long battle line.
Okay.
They're still a little more expensive. They got a better save. And
Yep.
they have ability in the hero phase.
And they have potential for rend.
He's your general?
Well, so do the warriors.
Wait,
What
is
else
that
did I
one
do?
your general?
I don't know yet.
Okay, that's right. You don't have. No, I thought that was the one you gave the thing to, right?
Well, I'll give it to the other one. It
No,
just
that's
depends
fine.
on where the vampire dragon goes, and since it's over there, it'll probably be that one.
That's okay.
But
I was just curious.
yeah, I'll put the other Warden King on the other side of the unit.
You set up?
Yeah, he's set up.
You put up another one?
Yep.
Wait, Knights.
So Rob looks like he's setting up more Blood Knights.
Yep, more Blood Knights.
Blood for the Blood Knights.
This is the unit of 10.
Yes, this is the unit of 10.
Quick, deploy the Wound Sponge.
Whoops.
Yeah, well, I'm actually switching it. I'm gonna try to make that guy my general with the ability. Just because I'm not putting the Longbeards on this side.
That's your next unit that you put down?
Yeah.
Alright, I got one more drop left. 9 Vargeists. Pretty beastly.
I don't know, Anthony. I really like the new rules on Dispossessed. I think Soulblight's pretty good. But I think the issue in this game is that we have a twist where the maximum range is only 12 inches. Furthermore, I think that the Kingslayer objective benefits Soulblight a little bit more.
It's definitely going to benefit the person with the least number of wounds.
Yeah, I think Dispossessed has a lot of wounds. So I think Taylor has enough to battle.
I'm sitting at 154, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, my setup is complete, so...
How many wounds do you have total?
Like 120 something.
Yeah, so if he wipes everything out and I wipe everything out, he wins. So I've got to play to actually killing. I got to be more efficient than he is, and that maybe
it's gonna be tough with that 12-inch range.
Well, the good thing is we start up so close, which I think is a good thing with all these deployments kind of being random, because it used to be so standard, and all those fast armies would have such a bigger advantage.
Oh, you could plan ahead so easily too.
Yeah, and then the slower armies would kind of
suffer a bit.
Yeah, and I mean they still do, but
and
it just
and
gets
now I have an objective that isn't objective based. Right. I don't have to go anywhere.
Right, which
I
is
can
good.
just sit here.
And there are so many combinations, right? Like how many different deployment cards are there, Josh?
Oh god, there's at least 10 or 15.
Yeah, so I mean it's so variable, which is great.
I love the open war cards.
But yeah,
I'm getting screwed by them, and I still love them.
It just adds more dynamic because, like with the other General's Handbook 1, it's basically you have your 6 games that you play.
Mm-hmm.
Either that, or you just do the standard kill each other, which
and the 6 games that you play are fun. Don't get me wrong,
yeah,
I like them.
But
coming in and having no idea what you're gonna play.
Right. But what happened is like people would build around what list can beat these 6 game types the best, rather than how does this army play. And can I make it like a versatile list? It was just this one's meant to hold objectives, or
yep, I agree with you.
And I had a hard time building around any of the game types, honestly. With Dispossessed, I had to stop playing them kind of because it's just they were fun to play, but it almost felt like there was no point because at the end of the game you were going to lose.
Yeah, kind of like Chaos Dwarfs. No battle tome, like no support. They were in the same camp as Dispossessed. They would just have their units and like a couple little battalions that weren't even that great. You know, it's tough for the artillery army with slow foot troops, but they got a bit of a buff. Someday we'll do like a
Dwarf on Dwarf action.
Caradron
It
versus
almost happened.
Chaos Dwarf, yeah.
Caradron would be fun too, yeah.
Yeah, because something that didn't have the anti-shooting range stuff on it, but I figured.
Okay. I'm gonna hide my Iron Drakes over here with my Runesmith because they have that pickaxe thing. So I'm just gonna take them off the board turn 1 anyway. I'd rather they not get smashed and die. And hopefully when they come back, I won't be at range 12. Not that it matters because I pop up within 9 inches, so I can just pop up and shoot things.
Is that your full army, Taylor?
That's my full army, yeah.
Okay. So Josh.
Yeah.
Pull up. Well, you declare your general, right? In your items.
Yeah, my general's gonna be this guy.
This is my general here, and he has that sigil of crimson, whatever, and everyone gets 2-inch plus 2-inch movement and fly, as if they could fly, and he has the mist form. Now, my ruse says play it after setup is complete. Pick up the 3 of your units to be set up in an ambush. You set these units up again anywhere not in the enemy territory, more than 12 inches away from enemy models.
That really doesn't help.
Well, yes, it does.
It does?
Yeah, because I can set up 12 inches away. It doesn't affect the center here because I'm actually closer.
Oh, that's true. You can deploy them in those like no man lands.
Right. So I mean that diagonal in these in-betweeners spot here, right here, is up to 12 inches away.
Okay.
So it's just kind of like a free movement. But well, let's see here.
Up to 3, huh?
3 units. Yep.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's a little strong.
Now, some of those are crazy. Like there was one where it's like you pick a terrain feature and you start it on fire and like everything within it dies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just
really?
Like, yeah, it's just like some of those ruses are just bonkers.
Now, Rob, once you're done setting that up, are you going to decide to go first?
Yes.
Okay. So, Soulblight will be starting.
This is gonna hurt.
Well, that ruse card is just changing things, but we'll see. Hey, you never know.
That's what I like about it, though.
Yeah, I mean the variability. You never know what can happen. So.
It's kind of interesting, especially after they released the like big battalions that it's based on wounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is kind of.
Oh, this is gonna
This is gonna be a massacre.
This is gonna really hurt.
At least he'll be right up in your face.
I don't
You'll
get
be
my
able to shoot him.
rerolls. Oh god.
Initially, you don't.
My saves, because I have to set up the shield wall.
Oh.
All right.
So look at my reroll saves.
I choose to go first, right? Because I deployed first.
Yeah.
You did.
I finished deployment first, so I'll choose to go first. So, what I'll do is I'll use the Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon's command ability for reroll failed hit rolls on this unit here. It's his spell. This Vampire Lord, he's going to attempt to cast Mystic Shield on the Vargeist. It goes off on a... You want me to roll in this thing?
Yeah, if you could roll the big dice, that'd be better. Because it's way easier to see. So
Oh,
Rob's gonna cast. What is it?
Mystic Shield on the Vargeist from the Vampire Lord who's in the ruins. Goes off on a 6, and he gets it. So their Mystic Shield. You mind passing me a book, Taylor, please?
Yeah, no.
Thanks, Connor.
Yeah, no problem. I can't.
Ross.
Brian.
Connor. Okay.
Twice in a row.
Hero phase. So I just wanted to make sure I got everything.
Mm-hmm.
I have abilities in the hero phase, but that doesn't go off until. Okay. These bats, they have movement. Movement phase. These bat swarms, they have movement 14. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run this bat swarm here. So 14 plus 6 is 20 inches. And 3 inches away from enemy.
Yeah, they're good. They're good there. About 4 inches.
You're putting behind them.
Yeah. Well, these bat swarms, if they are,
They reduce shooting by 1, right?
shooting hit rolls by 1 if they're within 12 inches of a shooting unit.
Oh,
Nasty.
So I don't think they're
that's all
within
the
range.
artillery.
Yeah, they're in range of the artillery. That's basically what I wanted them to do. Same thing with this bat swarm's gonna fly. It's gonna run 2. They have a 16-inch fly.
And they get a
It's 12
bonus.
plus 4 plus 2.
Do they get the bonus from your 2-inch movement?
Yes.
Okay. So they're normally 14?
Yes. No, they're normally 12. So it's 14, and I rolled the 2 for run.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's really strong.
Yeah, so they're outside of 3 of them. I don't think they're 12 inches away from the Iron Drakes, but when the Iron Drakes move into range, they'll be in range. Bats.
Oh, wait, but they can only shoot up to 12 inches anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that twist. Dang it.
That twist is tough.
That twist
So
hurts.
these Blood Knights here can move as if they fly, which can put them all in range of everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure 3 inches away. Got my little whippy sticks somewhere. Little blue thingy.
Oh, right here.
Yep, I'm going to use that for a 3-inch away marker.
Oh boy, those Blood Knights.
Well, I mean, that guy's brutal.
If you guys want me to move the camera and show you guys a different view, just let me know.
Sure. Sorry, it's hard when that's arcs. I'm trying to arc my.
Yeah, no, I know.
So, I mean,
Sometimes it's a little tough to see. Wobbly model. He's on the side.
he's going to be hanging out on the side there.
Just put him behind him. We'll just There he is.
Oh, sweet.
He-
When they move as if they fly.
He's balanced.
They're floating. Or
Just floating
teleporting
in the air.
or misting through. I don't know.
They're mystical.
Whatever. They're misting.
That's disgusting.
The misting vampires.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna. Sorry, but it's part of the game. As Josh says, "Oh, it's all part of the rules."
All part of the rules.
There's nothing wrong with that, right? So this guy is a 16-inch fly. This silly dragon. Oh, let's see where he wants to go.
No, Anthony, we haven't tried those, but we can try that next.
For what?
A pitch battle game.
Oh, like with the.
Bruce is really excited about the cards.
Yeah, the
are a
cards.
lot of fun.
The cards are fun, but I guess we haven't tried any of the pitch battles, except for the one we did the video for.
Oh, that video.
By the way, this is the same Taylor that was in the video.
That got real salty.
The legiondary.
But I'm in air conditioning.
We just yes.
So, these bar guys have 14-inch fly.
I'm feeling much better.
He's actually a very nice guy.
He is a nice guy. Yeah, they're all whatever. Okay. And these knights, they're gonna run. No, they're not. These guys are gonna move. They have 12-inch fly, so they're just gonna tuck in. Okay, shooting phase. I do have a shooting attack from the Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon. I think that's my end of my movement. So,
No, yeah.
Pestilential Breath. So, the unit, what are these?
Warriors.
And what are these?
Longbeards.
And
Longbeards as well.
Longbeards are like warriors +1, right?
+1 armor, yeah, basically.
Okay, he's gonna shoot his breath into these guys in front.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, into these guys in front of him. Okay, it automatically hits because I roll a dice, and if it's less than the number of models in the unit, it automatically hits. But it does wound on a 2 plus. And I got a 4. It's -1 rend. Here's a bunch of dice I'm gonna need it here. All right. Are these all your red dice, Josh?
Yeah, go ahead and feel free to use
It's one
them.
attack, right? So one.
It's
save.
really-
Yes, it's one attack.
It's better if you
5
roll them right there because
Nope.
it's very easy for them
So
to
it's
see.
D6 damage for 5.
If you just roll them in that bin.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you save it?
No.
No other shooting attacks, so we're on to charges. Now,
So that was 5 wounds for Soulblight?
yep.
Alright.
Now, these vampires, they automatically pass their charges that are 6 inches or less.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to roll. And
You might as well.
For the big unit here, these guys are going to charge 5.
So you get a 6.
Yeah, for a 6, but it doesn't matter. I can't. All won't be able to. Well, he's up here, right?
Mm.
He was on top, right there.
Yeah.
I know Rob is standing in the way right now, but he is measuring the charge, so
Yep.
hang tight.
All them got in.
He's manhandling
Some dwarves.
some dwarves.
It's gonna hurt.
The pain. The pain train's coming.
It's gonna be a short game.
Yeah, maybe you'll get to play a pitch battle.
Oh, probably not. I got shit I gotta do today. Probably already in trouble.
Yeah.
You're in
Yeah,
trouble.
probably.
All right.
That's okay.
All right, and this unit of 5 is going to charge.
So just so you're
I
aware,
don't know if that's even enough, but so
Well, you get 6 anyway.
Rob just made a charge with his unit of 10
You can
Blood
get all the way
Knights.
over there.
Get over top. 'Cause the bad
Into-
guys can't.
Are they Longbeards that he charged into?
He's got
Warriors,
the
right?
the 10 got some warriors, some longbeards. Now the 5 are gonna get longbeards.
So Taylor's full front line is being assaulted by Blood Knights.
Charges. Won't be able to make it in, but there. And Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon.
Sorry, we'll shoot anything I want.
He's gonna charge.
It's kind of nice, right?
3. I don't even think he can get anywhere.
3? No, I don't think he will be.
No, because
his footprint's too big.
Yeah, I can't get anywhere with him. And then my Vargeist on the end are gonna charge 7. So 7-inch flying charge.
Yeah, still, it's a little bit too.
Yeah, the bases are too big. I hope to get bigger charges.
Yeah.
But you know what? He's gonna do once per phase. He can reroll charges for himself here for the command ability for a 7. I think that's still because I can't put his base over there. It's still not enough. So the Vargeist, they're gonna make their charge here.
Yeah, that might be one of those order of operation things where you should have prioritized getting the dragon in over the 5 Blood Knights.
Well, the Blood Knights do more damage on the charge, but I wanted to see if the Blood Knights could get over.
Right.
And they regen models, and plus, if the less Vampire Lord Dragon guy in melee, the better.
That's true, because
they
if you kill your
regen models.
if your general stays alive, it pretty much loses this game.
Right. So now we can do the pile in and attacks. Does any of your abilities do anything before I pile in?
Nope.
Or no?
Mm-hmm.
So these guys are also in combat once they charge.
They do have a 4-up save. Do the Blood Knights have -1 rend?
They do.
So they're going to pile in 3 inches. He's still towards the closest model. He's just going to turn his base. Closest model here.
I hope they'll be fine.
Closest. Oh, I don't know. I can't move.
Probably
closest
not.
model.
They probably won't be fine.
You could get lucky.
They might be okay, but they won't be fine.
They're gonna, whatever happens, they're gonna complain about it.
I might be able to pass leadership.
This guy
though,
is
that's
supposed
a
to be
thing.
in here. It's just tough with the terrain. Okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
Never played dwarves to. So, you know.
If they complain enough, they'll be all right.
Yeah. We play dwarves for fun.
This is over here. Okay, so the Blood Knights, the 10 Blood Knights are going to attack first.
Okay.
So we're going to count up the batches here. There's a 1-inch. So these 4 are going to attack into the warriors.
All right.
Are those warriors, right?
Yep.
So those 4, they have 3 attacks each with their blades and lances. So that's 12, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But I'm going to use 3. The leader is the guy with the banner. So I made him the leader because it's just easier to keep track. So we have 12 attacks. The little white dice are hitting on 2s. The red ones are hitting on 3s. Rerolling failed hits.
All right.
Failed hits. Failed 1. And the wound of 3. No rerolls here. Okay, so we have dice. We have 6, 7, 8 -1 rend saves to make.
Where's not the red one?
8 5-ups.
6s. Dwarf warriors are 5 up.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How'd you do?
One, right?
Yeah. So D3 wounds.
3, 7. So D3 damage.
Oh, this is bad.
9, 11,
Oh.
12, 13, 14,
15, 16.
16 wounds.
So Soulblight does 16 more wounds.
And the horses, I think there's 2 attacks each with the horses. Let me just double check.
13, 14,
Yeah, 2 attacks.
16.
So 2, 4, 6. 6. And then 2 from the leader. He's hit on 4s. The horse guy's hitting on 3s, rerolling
The horse guy gets +1 to wound as well.
to all his hit attacks, not to wound. These are the horse attacks.
Yeah.
They're hooves.
You have the hooves. So, and now these are wounding on 4s.
Could have been
So
better.
4 attacks.
And these are no red.
No rend.
So I get 5 up.
Oh!
2 more.
2 more wounds?
Yep.
Alright.
Was it 18? I mean, it's still got more than 20 guys, so that's good.
These 2 are in range of the what's that hero's name?
The Warden King.
So these are 6 attacks with the lances. These are hitting on 3s, rerolling.
It did hurt. It hurt me.
Wounding on 3s.
The Longbeards do have shields.
So 3 minus
the
1.
Warriors. Do the Warriors have shields?
So 3 of these are -1s?
Yep.
Yeah, everyone has shields. Why wouldn't you take shields?
Alright, everybody has shields. I'm being...
The thing is, I have to take a turn to set my shields.
Oh, yeah, he needs 1 turn to set up the shield wall. Or
You do it instead of moving or charging in your movement phase.
Gotcha.
So I can't get the rerolls unless I get the first turn.
It's the first turn problem.
So these are -1 rend.
These are -1 rend, so it's 5 ups, but I get rerolls. My ancestor shield.
Got 1.
I take 1
D3 damage for 1 damage.
1 more damage.
And then we have 4 horsey kicks.
4 kicks.
4s and 4s, rerolling hits. All hit. Wound on 4s. 2. No rend.
These are 4 up rerolls.
Save.
Got him.
The shield wall is coming back.
And let's see how many from this unit are in range. 3. What are these again?
These are Longbeards.
3 from the Longbeards.
So 3 Blood Knights against
3,
the Longbeards.
6. 9 attacks. These are hitting on 3s, rerollable.
Oh, good thing you got that reroll.
All hit. Wounding on 3s. So you have 6 -1 rend.
So these are 5 up saves. Not a 1.
Let's see, D3 each, 3, 6.
I'm not sure,
7,
Anthony.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
What's the question?
Why is it under the description that we are Warhammer Battle
How many
for
was it?
Atulma?
11. 13? 13.
I'm not sure. I don't know how to change that.
13. Okay.
Then the horsey kicks. 2, 4, 6. These are hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. Rerolling the failed hits. Wounding on 4s. 2, no rend.
So 4 up.
Got
Save
1.
1. So 1 more guy dies.
Yep.
Alright.
That's my unit.
So now I pile in an attack, and I'll attack the Bargheists over here with my Great Axe dude.
You're going Soulblight too, right?
Yeah, eventually. I got 30 Bretonian Knights of the Realm in the mail. So
Because I don't think you said that on stream.
I gotta vampirize them, and then we'll be all set to go. It's gonna be literally just Blood Knights and a Dragon. We're gonna do Red Duke. It's gonna be great for all of you
A sea of crazy
old
vampires.
school Warhammer fans who might know what I'm talking about. 'Cause I can't let go of the old world and the old world lore. True dwarf fashion.
Yeah, I haven't read any of the Age of Sigmar literature or anything, but
I haven't read any Sigmar stuff, but I'm decently versed in the ancient ways of Warhammer Fantasy Battle. Whoops.
Yeah, I don't think it's letting me pick Age of Sigmar as a game. Oh, we have a phone call. Rob has to walk away for just a hot second.
Intermission.
Intermission time. So in the meantime, how salty are you right now, Taylor?
I'm not salty. It's a game. Like, I was just angry because it was hot. I'm not gonna lie. I hate the heat. I'm from Minnesota. I'm not a hot weather person. I hate the summer. I hate August. My least favorite season.
Alrighty, I'll see you later then.
October. That's where it's at. October. That's a real month.
Yeah, seriously, I love October. Let's see. I'll pick a what kind of. I'm gonna do Warhammer.
22.
I guess if we're gonna pick a Warhammer game, we should do Warhammer Total War.
23. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Done.
not what you're, getting, but that's okay.
You can't click Warhammer Age of Sigmar for tabletop games. Isn't there a 40k tag though?
There is, but it's not.
How many tags are there?
23 attacks in total. And these are going to be hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s because you're fast bastards, and then 3s. Pick up the 1s. I got rid of this.
It looks like you threw it.
I'm getting salty already.
Hitting on 3s or 4s, you said?
Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s.
Yeah, I don't think YouTube is used to it. Did you
Alright,
score any more
rend?
wounds?
Rend 1.
I did.
How many wounds
We'll
did
count
you do
at
to
the
your?
end.
I'll count up at the end of the phase.
Oh,
But
okay.
you
Rend
can count
1,
now.
right? Rend 1?
Rend 1, yeah.
So these, they have Mystic Shield, so they went down to a 4, but they're back up to a 5. Oh, only saved 2. Is there,
Just 1 damage each.
okay, and then I do have my 6 plus
Death
Oh, yeah.
save.
extra death save. More 6s for more saves. So I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. It's enough to house the model.
You killed a Bargeist?
Kill the Vargeist and
You
put
killed like 1,000,000 dwarves.
2 wounds on another one. He did 6 wounds back.
I killed 1 Bargeist.
That's a rough day for. It's a rough day for the dwarves.
It's always a rough
The
day.
Vargeist are going to tap back.
That's
we have 1, 2.
why they
15,
complain
16,
so much.
18.
The guy with the double wings is a Vargoyle.
Yeah.
So, double wings. So, 5 each. That's 1, 2, 3 each. 15 plus 1 for the gargoyle. 16 attacks. No rerolls on this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. These are hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
30.
Any rerolls there?
No rerolls.
I'm at 38 wound with
15
total.
hits.
Taken.
Wound on 3s.
38 wounds.
Oh, lots of 1s and 2s. So we have 3, 6, 8 saves at -1 rend.
Alright.
That was rough.
So 5 up.
Any rerolls there?
So we have 5, that's 2 damage each, so 10 wounds.
Oh my god.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Now I roll a dice for every model I just slayed,
Okay.
and for every 6 I make another attack.
Right.
So let's see. 4 extra attacks.
Oh my.
Hitting on 3.
That's absurd.
Wounding on 3s. Well, yeah.
Alright, not
Didn't even
nothing.
do anything.
Woo!
It did do extra damage. It was just,
Yay!
it was better than nothing.
So we're at 48 wounds for Soulblight so far. That's 1/3 of his army.
Alright, I'm gonna pile in with these longbeards then. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 attacks. And where's the... It starts right here, right? That's
Yeah,
the
these
division.
unpainted ones, just the primed guys are the.
9.
Which one unit that hasn't attacked yet?
And 1, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 9 yet.
So 9 attacks into the Blood Knights. With these are the Longbeards, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, your Bruce card.
So these will be hitting on... Oh yeah, I should probably put that with my cards in. I just set it in my box.
Those are his. I gave him sleeves.
Yeah, give me sleeves. Don't say he never gave me nothing, or that I'm like doing this for free.
It was to ease the salt.
Rerolling 1s.
Oh, good thing you rolled those ones.
Alright.
Actually, it was really good.
Oh, it was really good. These are 4s to wound, so these are hand weapons, not great axes, and there won't be any rend. Means that you get something ridiculous like a 3-up save.
Yeah, I get a 3-up save because there's no rend. No 1.
You take 1 wound.
1 wound.
That's so much
Oh
trouble.
man, Dispossessed is racking up the wounds.
Yeah, that's right.
What about your death save?
Oh, that's right. Thanks, Josh.
No problem, man.
And I fail it. Oh.
So that looks like 7
that could be the
wounds for
game.
Dispossessed.
The banner guy's the leader, so I'll attack with that unit of 5 blood knights that haven't done it yet. So 3.
You haven't
6,
shot anything yet, so we need you to shoot
9,
anything. If you get a double turn,
10,
it'll be
11,
really
12.
good.
These little white ones are hitting on 2, and the red ones are hitting on 3s.
Oh,
That's not good.
that was a sad die roll.
Yep, no rerolls. That's terrible. And these are wounding on 3s. Okay, so we have. I guess we'll do 5 attacks. No, I mean 1 run.
Yep, so 5 ups. Say 1.
4d3 damage.
Oh my.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then there is 8 horsey attacks. Little white ones hitting on 3, others hitting on 4.
Oh my god.
4,
7 damage.
6.
3
Yeah, so.
wounding on 4s. So we have 2 saves to make. No rend.
4 ups.
Got
Save
them
them.
both.
I just hope the dwarves also have this bonus where they ignore. Do you have like the ignore on a 4?
Yeah, battle
Alright.
shock. Yeah.
So they ignore battle shock on a 4 or less.
Well, at least these 2 units. This one not. He's not in range of it.
Not so much.
Oh, bummer.
But
Man,
it's still on a
Soulblight,
3,
ugh.
a 1, 2, or 3. Still really good. The dwarf warriors, I guess, will pile in and attack with them. Kind of wrap them around.
I think that Taylor may have wanted to put his army further back.
It wouldn't have mattered. He moves 12 inches and then automatically moves or charges 6.
18 inches.
That's pretty nice.
And the deployment was halfway up the table.
Ooh.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I had no choice.
Yeah, my vampire flies 16 inches.
Well, if I'm being completely honest, I got boned by those cards.
Yeah,
but
you
like,
really did.
that's okay.
Well,
That's
Yeah,
the
because
game.
you wouldn't have the
I
range
didn't ask to
anyway.
play cards.
No, I was the one who wanted
I
to
know.
play them. And then we drew them, and we looked at it and went, holy shit, that's horrible. And I was like, I can't draw cards and then say, no, I don't want those cards.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
just not the way it works.
Well, at least you have more of a melee dwarf list. If
6,
it was
7,
a shooting one, it would have been worse.
Yeah, and at least you're gonna be able to shoot everything.
23 attacks.
Oh, you know what? I should probably put the maximum range up on the board.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, for the range attacks?
Yeah, for the current.
10, 15, 20, 23. So these are going to be hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, and wounding on 4s, rerolling all fails because it's your turn and I've got more than 20. Resolute and defense, I think is. Oh, I'll just grab it. Is the name of the ability. Looking for 1s.
Another one right there.
1, 2s.
A lot of hits.
For 4s. Yeah, the dwarf warriors, they take a lot of damage and they really do kick back well.
Yeah.
I was excited when I can literally take 40 of them for 20 points less than I used to take 30.
Yeah, that's what I like about the massive regiments. It's a horde army that can be easily immune to battle shock.
Yeah, and I don't have to worry about battle shock typically, so it's...
Oh, these are the dwarves attacking?
Yeah,
That was your wounds?
these are my wounds, yeah.
Wow.
No rend?
So you get a lot of saves.
No
but...
rend. These are all saving on 3s. Let's see.
That was really good.
Oh, so many
Oh
ones and twos.
no! What is that
Ones and
against your
twos.
blood knights?
Yeah.
Yeah, the big unit too.
Oh, that's gonna kill a lot of blood
Wow.
knights.
There's
Alright,
1 3
6
in
up
there.
saves.
Oh, there was one, yeah. Then I got my death save, 6 plus 2 save. So I lose 2 models, and 1 takes a wound.
So 7 damage total for Dispossessed there.
One. Which one was that?
The latency on this is
Musician.
really good. It's like 10
I'm trying to
seconds.
think of where I put this guy was back here. 1.
Hey Rael,
Let me take some.
get out of here! You rat. No, they don't. Casino dice are great. Because you guys can see the rolls.
Alright.
Yeah, we got a box for him specifically.
Any more
so.
combat phases, Taylor, or is that everybody for you?
I think I got my Warden King yet.
Okay.
So I'll attack with him. I better get the War Scroll open up.
So who's attacking?
The Warden King.
The Warden King is about to make his attacks.
I don't know if he's actually a king anymore, is he? Let me check. I don't think that's his name. Hey, everything's been updated on the map. All the names anyway.
I think it's still Warden King. He has like the D3 damage.
Yeah, he is
stats.
Warden King. For some reason, I thought he had a different
He's a king.
noun than king.
He's a king for like 120 points. Huh?
He's
He's
the
a,
boy.
He's a king without a kingdom or a throne.
They're all dispossessed, I guess.
We're all pissed.
You're actually doing pretty good, Taylor.
No, I'm not doing terrible.
No, you've killed models.
Yeah.
And they only come back in my hero phase.
Thanks.
Well, they come
4
back.
attacks.
Yeah.
3s, rerolling 1s.
Alright.
Jeez. Oh, okay. 3s. That's 2. These are rend 1.
So
D3 damage.
Rael, why don't
So
you
yeah.
send me these big rounded
it
dice?
brings up my
and I'll use them.
Round dice.
Goes up to
Yeah,
a
just
5+
send them
save.
to us.
Yeah, mail them to us.
Mail them
5+
to us.
save. I made them both. You can look.
I spent my dice
Nice.
money on a camera.
Okay. And is that all his attacks?
Yeah, that's it. So battle shock.
Battle shock.
So we'll start with the dwarf warriors.
Oh.
On a 2, they ignore battle shock.
Good. So you don't lose 12
The
more.
really messed up unit of Longbeards.
Uh-oh. That's bad.
Well, there were only 4 guys left.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then this unit of Longbeards on a 3 ignore battle shock.
Is there a range for that?
Yep.
No, it's a 3 up normally.
Oh,
A
wow.
4 up
If they're in
with
range.
the,
Yeah.
with the guy.
See?
So-
4 down, I should say. not
Any,
4 up.
any phase in which they slayed a model, they regain a wound. So these guys each gained a wound at the end of that combat phase. So
Alright, so total wounds dealt. Dispossessed. I have 14 total dealt. Sound right?
I don't know. I didn't count his.
Soulblight at 55.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I mean, each one of these guys is 1, so you can count it if you
That's
like.
savage.
Well, that's what Blood Knights do. That's why I want to play them too.
Yeah, it's 14 because 2, 4.
Now they're gonna be
6.
They're gonna be more manageable now?
yeah, they're gonna be 1 damage attack, right? Instead of D3.
Yeah, now that they charged,
Now that they're
they got
locked
the charge.
locked up in deck combat. So it's my turn.
Alright.
First thing I'm gonna do in hero phase, I'm gonna take these guys off the table. Not that they were on the table really to begin with, anyway. We'll just put
But
them
they just appear wherever?
next hero phase. Yeah, I'll just put them over here. So they're underground with Runesmith. This guy's gonna cast the Ancestor Grudge on
Can you explain that ability that you just used?
which one?
The
Oh,
one-
the pickaxe. Yeah,
The one where you dug underground?
it's a new item. The Dispossessed have their artifacts now, and so I have it's called an Ancestral Pickaxe. So once per battle in my hero phase, I can take the hero with the item and a unit within 3 inches. I take them off the table, and then in my next hero phase, I put them back on the table, 9 inches away from an enemy unit, and within 3 inches of each other. So I'm just kind of using it to get my Iron Drakes in a position that I need them to be.
Nice.
And it's also nice if you need to collect objectives, because I usually have a hard time doing that.
Definitely in a game with a different battle plan or deployment, I could see how crazy that would be.
But like, even if I not pop
Especially-
them up like right here,
They're within range to get their
I can
bonus. right?
blast the Vampire Lord. I can blast,
Yes.
and then if they don't move,
Right.
they fire twice. But that
Move in
counts
the
as
movement phase or move.
well, it counts as a move. So
Okay.
that turn they come up, they won't be able to do it. But if I can get them in a position where they no longer have to move,
Right. Plus they have a 4+ save.
yeah,
So, and there's no restriction on unit size, right?
right.
So you could just get a massive.
Well, 30.
Right. So that's what I mean. Like you can do the ability to a max size unit.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
just take like 30 of your best shooters and pop them up.
Yeah.
So-
So I'm considering in the future allying, instead of taking the cannon and the cogsmith,
Mm-hmm.
to take a unit of 10 of the Fire Slayer Hearthguard,
Mhm.
which are the shooting ones,
Yeah,
and the Rune Smiter, who does basically the same thing. So they'd pop up turn 1, and then these guys would pop up like turn 2, and they'd be able to kind of support each other in the backfield.
Mhm.
Because right now they're going to feel a little bit alone, which isn't the best.
All right.
So, Rael, you can go ahead and send us a message on Facebook, and I'll give you an address to send those dice.
Sending dice.
They're sending me rounded dice.
Oh, those Chessex dice. Like these ones that roll around.
Yeah, they're big, giant ones, though, I guess.
Ooh, I just rolled a 6. I'm gonna say bank that one for later.
Okay, what do I want to do here? They're -1 to hit, which is nice. Appreciate that. Oh, I gotta do my hero stuff. I'm getting ahead of myself. So this
Even if
guy's,
you missed it, I'd let you do it.
this guy's gonna do his Ancestral Grudge thing, and I'm gonna do it on.
What does that do?
It gives me +1 to wound on a unit within 16 inches of him for all
Okay.
Dispossessed. So I'm gonna do it on.
Basically, what the Castellan does for Chaos Dwarf.
I'm gonna do both of them on the Vargeist. We're gonna try to do some damage over there.
Now, are you?
Or no, I'm gonna do 1 on the Vargeist because these guys are great weapons.
You can do it twice, so it's
Yeah,
twice.
and then I'll do 1 on this small
Flag.
unit of Blood Knights.
Mhm.
And then shooting, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the cannon into the Vargeists. so they're within range. Usually it's 4s to hit, now it's 5s, but I do get rerolls, so that's nice.
Reroll all fails?
Yeah, because of the
Nice.
cogsmith.
That's nice.
I missed both those. I missed both of those.
Oh no.
So I'll try shooting the organ gun into them.
The barrels.
I don't know what to do with the.
You know what? I'm gonna shoot the organ gun into the bigger unit of Blood Knights.
Let me
They
see.
just need some support. I'm gonna try 3 barrels. So that goes. That works. Cause they gotta go
See what we have here.
over it. Yeah. So
Which is why it's tougher when you shoot
4
barrels.
I always get, when I land on the number, I'm always like, oh shoot. Is that good or bad? So that's 12 shots.
Oh.
You probably want to
With rerolls,
combine them
right?
with Stormcast Eternals,
No
Rail.
rerolls.
No rerolls?
Combine what?
Overlords if you wanted to have some close combat units.
Yeah. I just
But
like
then
the Aether Wing Disruption charge.
Cheap close combat guys.
It's like Dwarf Warriors.
Like your
I mean, I could put those
a
guys.
massive regiment of dwarf warriors.
It's 280 points for 40 Dwarf Warriors.
That's a really good.
It's super cheap.
They
and
can
they're,
have a 4+ save or rerolls on them, right?
well, they're a 5-up save with 3 rolls.
Right.
And then they, on their own, they're hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, and on your turn, I reroll all wounds.
Right. So I mean that's a lot. It's pretty good for the cost.
Are those cheap, Mara? Because you need some really cheap
hitting
close
on once.
combat units.
4s. I really like the Aether Wings.
Yeah, the Aether Wing charge disruption is pretty good with.
I
the,
think that's
You
fantastic.
can move them in the way, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I feel like with Aether Chemist, you should just play to your strengths and just stick with shooting. It's what you're good at, so
You
it's
just
what you can
have your
capitalize on.
screen that's meant to get demolished.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
No.
2.
-1 rend.
-1 rend. So that's
So these are saving on 5s. Save both.
nice.
Oh my god. Wah wah.
Alright.
Bat swarms.
Yeah, I like
Charge
the
in.
Aether Wings, Rael, for disrupting charges.
That's my plan. And then the, what is his name? Azeroth Knight? What's his name?
Zeros.
Azira.
Azeros, yeah, because he does everything within 10 inches of a rerolls once. So you get a
Yeah, you add.
you get rerolls to hits, which is hard to find for well, it's impossible to find for character.
Yeah, Knight Azeros is pretty good.
6 inches, that'll make the charge. Put him in there. Another bloodbath.
So no wounds done so far.
No.
Wow.
Shooting. got
The shooting,
disrupted.
yeah.
Disrupted. by
It is
bat
what it
swarm.
is. Alright.
You could shoot. You gotta shoot the bats.
I guess I could, but
They have no save.
Yeah.
They just have 10 wounds. But if they do any
Oh, that's
wounds,
a lot.
they heal themselves.
that's the thing. I
Annoying.
I couldn't do 10 wounds of shooting. I didn't do 10. I would have done maybe 2 with the organ guns.
Yeah.
If I shot both things at the bat swarms, I would have done 2 wounds.
Oh, that's horrible.
Plus, you want to take models away.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah,
really
they
focus
are.
on trying to not lose. So I guess everyone's pretty much in range.
Those darn bat swarms.
21 attacks.
Red.
Rael, I think you really, for them, I think you want to try and use the Aether Wings with the Cadron Overlords.
The other nice thing is you take the long shot Vanguard people, and it gives you some nice long range, which the army kind of lacks as well. It gives you some nice like anti-hero capabilities.
Yeah,
I really like the look of them.
use Vanguard Raptors with long strikes,
Long strikes, yeah,
and
that's
you'll
what you do.
disrupt your enemy's charges, so that way you don't have to worry about close combat.
Yeah.
You just disrupt them
Yeah.
with your Aether Wings.
On what
Get in
these
their
These are
face.
hitting on
fours for these guys.
4s. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Rerolling 1s.
That's tough.
What's tough?
He wants to stick with dwarven units. I don't know. I'll look at a couple. I'll look
No,
at some
I-
dwarven units.
I totally get that too. And then I would probably say if you're really stuck with Dwarven units, I'd go with the Berserkers. The Fire Slayer
Slayers.
Berserkers.
Really, they're good.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Yeah, so
They're-
now you have 3 types of order dwarfs to pick from.
That'd be my second choice, honestly, if I wanted to stick with it. And I've honestly considered trying to like make a count as.
So Taylor, you gave a +1 to wound rolls against the Vargeist, right? So
yeah.
they wound on what? 2s?
2s.
Oh,
and then
man, rerolls.
But aren't the berserkers
No,
kind of like they're not a tar pit though? They're very they're glass cannon, aren't they? Yeah, they're fine.
They're a little glass cannon.
So I have 6, 7, 8.
But they get
10 saves to make.
They get saves.
-1 rend or
Not these berserkers.
Taylor,
-1 rend.
Yes, -1.
Okay, so they're 4+ from this shield goes back to 5+. 5 up save. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The core ones.
And I have my 6+ death save. Save 3 more. So 3 wounds go through.
The Volkite berserker.
Yeah,
3
Volkite berserkers.
wounds. So 2 more kills that Vargeist, and I'll put 1 more wound on this fella right there.
I don't know.
So and then everyone gets their.
That was
shield
3,
wall.
Josh. 3 wounds
3 wounds.
for the tally. All right, my turn.
Dispossessed. 17.
These guys can pile into the closest model. 3 inches. But yeah.
Rael, I think you really want like a tar pit unit.
He won't be in range, but he's moving close.
Maybe Longbeards then. If you take Longbeards and a Warden King, the Longbeards let the Warden King use their combat ability.
What if?
What we
So you
have
could
here
do
is
that.
these guys are doing 3, 6, 9, 10, 3, 6.
Then you get a whole unit of the Longbeards, which get a 4-up rerollable save, 3s and 3s.
And then these guys, 12. The little white dice are hitting on 2s. I don't have rerolls because they only get the bonus.
They charge.
Well, actually, the rerolls are till my next hero phase, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
The D3 damage, yeah, it is. The D3 damage is just for on the charge, I mean. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Little ones are hitting on 2s, the others are hitting on 3s. And they're wounding on 3s. We'll put the other red dice easier to see. So we have 3, 6, 7 wound saves and -1 rend into those warriors.
On the
now.
warriors? Okay. Yep. So now I get my rerollables. 6 up, I get rerolls. And you get reroll all the dice that failed.
Should I move the camera into the action?
So you saved 1.
Save 1.
So 6 went through. And then we have 2, 4, 6, 8 horsey bites. 4s and 3s on the little one. These are wounding. Oh, the big ones, because these are just wounding on 4s now. For 4, no rend into the warriors from the.
Those?
Yep,
Okay.
so 4 saves with no rend, Taylor.
So
For the warriors, 5+ rerollable, right?
should I put the
Yeah, put it right there.
right here?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll put it right there. It's a good spot.
Because there's nothing. I'm gonna take this scenery away too. Because there's nothing.
Oh, come on!
It's not even doing anything.
What they say in South Park? I mean, come on, guys. Yeah, come on.
1. So 3 more die.
3 more wounds for the tally.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. Alright, see if you can kill the Warden King.
Well, you get to attack, don't you?
Well, these are part of that unit attack, so.
Oh, you're right. So I get my other models.
Yeah.
So my 3 models are in range.
Well, you get a pylon.
Well, I did pile
Oh, you
in.
can pile? Okay.
2, 4, 6. These are with the. They do 3 each. So 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. These are hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Reroll hits. All hit. Wounding on 3s. So we have 7.
Rend 1.
Yep, rend 1 into the hero.
Alright, so 5 ups. Rerollable. My Ancestor Shield.
That's true, Rael. They definitely get smoked. Overlords really aren't meant for close combat, though.
Yeah, I would, like I said, I would try to just avoid close combat.
So
As
is
much
that
as
your
possible.
general?
That's my general.
You need
That's the game
tar
one for
pits
you.
and screening
Yeah,
units.
probably. It's 5 more wounds, Josh.
5 more wounds
And
against.
then double whatever I have. And then we double whatever we count from now on. So 5 more wounds.
Well, we could just ×2 it at the end.
5. Well, no, you double it now.
You double it as it goes.
I suppose. So
Yeah, no, it's up to you what you want to do. So 5
You
more.
could just put ×2 at the end of it.
Yeah. 5 more.
Yep, 60 times 2.
Well, times 2 on me, not Soulblight.
Oh, you killed his general?
No,
I
he
killed
killed
his
me,
general.
so it's times 2 my points.
Yeah,
'Cause
Soulblight.
having more points is bad. It's like golf.
Oh, I thought it was the other
It's
way around.
golf. No. I don't win if everyone dies. Oh, my dwarves are dead. I win the game.
No, I'm doing it right. I'm
Yeah,
doing
he's
it.
doing it. He just has the header switch
Yeah.
from what you would.
I'm saying Soulblight has scored 60 points times 2.
So that's how many wounds I've done, not how many wounds you've sustained.
Oh, it's only been 60?
Yeah.
That feels like more than that.
Well, it's a horde army. It's kind of meant to...
I've got 150 wounds on the table.
Right.
And I've got 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Maybe you're right. It just feels like more stuff's
It
done.
feels like more.
Your cannons are... And you got guys over
5 each. And you
Yeah,
have
it's
your
only like-
Iron Drakes.
That's only 25 points worth of wounds hidden underground. So it's my turn to pile something and attack?
Mhm.
I'll do this Warden King before he dies.
Yeah, Rael, you definitely want to look for tar pits if you're playing Cadron Overlords. If you want to be fluffy with your list, or you could paint some old school dwarves nice and gold and give them.
Get like some like cool Raven models. Put a little rune on their like chest.
Yeah.
There's your Aether Wings. Get the bolt throwers from the old dwarf thing. There's your just do count as.
Yeah.
If you're really against putting in the guys, just do count as. Most people won't care, and the people who do care aren't worth playing.
right.
At least that's my opinion. Alright, so that's 3 wounds on the unit
4,
of 5.
right?
4, that's what I meant.
On the unit of 5 Blood Knights,
Yeah,
and you
range
range
one.
-1. So these are saving on. They're up to a 5 save now. And I save 2, and I get my 6+ death save. Nope. So 2 wounds.
That's D3 damage.
Ooh, 2 wounds go through for 5 damage.
Yeah.
Actually-
You got to make death saves for each of those, rather. So
Right.
you got to make 5 death saves.
Right.
Well, then the one.
So
no,
make
you didn't save
3.
any
So
death
make
saves.
3.
So yeah,
Wait,
make
did I-
3. That's good.
Make 3 because you
3?
made 2 already.
Okay.
All right, so all 5.
So 3 go through.
5 failed.
5 total.
5 total. So 1 base dies. Oopsie. And 2 wounds go on to the. It's a little over here. You know what I'll do? I'll leave that one there. Take these 2.
Why don't you count your wounds?
I gotta
Is
leave
all
the
the dead
banner.
now?
No, you're
Yeah.
right. That's why I did it.
I'll count 'em.
I gotta leave
Okay.
my banner guy there.
One guy's worth 5.
Okay.
No, well. I don't know where he went. Sure, we'll call it this guy.
This is what I was messed up. That guy was in there. Everything.
I think I was playing that Star Wars game. Everyone will be screaming by
I'll leave
now.
it here.
What?
I'll go back to what I
Yeah,
did.
the one where the board state's like incredibly important. And I played it once and I bumped a model and they basically stopped the game. Like, we can't play this game anymore. I was like, why?
Oh,
Because the board
X-Wing.
state's- X-Wing, yeah, the
This
board
is that
state's been
game.
jeopardized. And I'm just
Yeah, I mean, well, my banner got caught in my dragon.
okay.
I actually
really
screwed
don't
myself
care.
a little bit more here, so it doesn't matter.
It
Okay.
doesn't matter. That's
My
what I'm
turn
trying
now?
to say. Yeah, your turn.
So you can pile him because that model died. It's close.
Oh, I see. That's crafty.
6 Vargeists and Vargoyle with the double wing, the unpainted one. 3, he makes 4. So 4. 5 are in range, so 15 more. So 19 attacks.
Alright, so maybe it was a little more than 60.
15, 19. These are all hitting on 3s, no rerolls.
72.
Ones. And these are wounding on 3s.
It was a massacre. This is why you don't fight vampires at night, people. Just don't do it.
Okay, so we have 1, 3, 6, 8 saves at -1 rend.
Alright, so these are rerollable 5-ups.
Reroll 5-ups. Oh!
Oh, he's saving everything. Finally. I'm missing all my saves. So 3.
6 damage because they're 2 each.
Yeah.
And then I get to see if I make extra attacks. If I get any 6s, that means I get extra attacks. No. Yeah.
They attacked already?
Yes, they did because you killed another Vargeist.
So they attacked,
Yeah.
they attacked. Right?
And did that Warden Lord attacked, right?
Yeah.
My vampires didn't. Alright, so those 4 with the leader, they have their 3, 6, 9, 12 attacks. The banner guy's the leader. It's just easier because I always leave him last. He has a cool ability. So 3. These are hitting on 3s, little white ones on 2s. No rerolls. These are all wounding on 3s. So many wounds at 2s. It's my luck. So we have 5 saves at -1. Dice.
5 saves, -1 on the Warden King?
Yep.
Alright, so roll the 5 ups. All
That's
but
pretty
1.
solid, Mark. But I think they only get those bonuses if they don't move. So turn 1, they aren't gonna get
So
the
you got
bonuses.
1 wound. What are we getting?
He's talking about the berserkers.
For the ward saves?
Yeah.
2.
No, they get that all the time.
2.
Oh, they do?
The shields, if they charge, they don't get the armor bonus, but
So-
they get mortal wounds for charging.
2 with no red.
Like on a 6 up, you do a mortal wound. You throw the shields like Captain America. 2 more no red? Right, saved them.
He's a beast. Alright.
Too bad it wasn't my general.
I think that's all I have to attack with.
Alright, so Battle Shock. Hope I roll 1, 2, or 3 because I moved the models out of the behind all right. 5, of course. They lost a lot.
Which pile was the last turn? That one right there.
Well, we've counted them all, so now they've been. Well, that's nice.
Do you remember how many?
Nope. They were above 20 before. I think they were above 21.
What?
13. That means I would have lost 8.
Okay. 8 plus 5.
So
18.
13.
What's their bravery?
7? 6 or 7?
Oh, they failed battle shock?
Yeah. And we moved all the models to count how many people have died. So I didn't know many how the 6. 8. 13. And
5.
6 plus 1 for being.
Over 10.
So, yep, so 7.
7 plus.
So 15, so that's 8 runaway. And half of it for the banner is 4. So even when you lose Battle Shock with Dispossessed, it's not so bad. And these guys over here,
They lost 3, 4.
Oh, shoot. Have you lost any models of battle shock already?
I just lost 4.
How many did you lose before to battle shock?
That's it.
That's all he's lost. He hasn't lost anything before.
Oh,
All these wounds are.
Yeah,
10,
he lost
9,
that many and hasn't lost anybody to battle
6,
shot.
7, 8, 9, 10. 10, and then this is.
So what you rolled a 4, you lost 6, that's 10. What's your bravery?
The river's 1 more, so that's 7. 8
So
for
3.
having that many guys.
So 2, and then you have it. For
and I
one
have
guy.
it for 1.
One guy runs away. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like now that they ignore Battle Shock like half the time, the banner.
Now we roll off for turn, right?
Yeah, and if I lose this, man, we're in trouble.
1.
6, hooray!
Oh,
So that
Taylor
means I
gets
gotta-
the double turn.
I get a roll.
Well, we
See
got to
if
roll.
we
4
can
up.
Increase the range of my weapons. No. Rolled a 1.
Is this just turn 2?
Yeah, this is turn 2.
So
This
much
is
combat.
battle round 2.
You've killed more models than I expected.
Properties.
Yeah, I killed more models than I expected I would too. Now I gotta decide how I want to pop these iron drakes. I kind of want to put them here, so I can blast these dudes. But I'm concerned that all of these guys are gonna die in my turn, and you'll be able to turn around and just charge them and kill them all. But I think that's true everywhere. Actually, your zombie dragon could reach any of them.
Yeah,
anyhow.
he hasn't done anything.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna pop them here because I'm pissed off at these. Unit of 10.
You can just automatically pop him up, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy good.
You know, it's
How many inches away?
9 inches.
Oh, man.
And the
It's not
range
that bad.
16, so
Yeah.
the only thing I don't like about it is it's kind of slow. That it happens in my hero phase, and they come up the next hero phase.
Yeah.
So I lose like a whole turn of them.
Right, depending if you get a double turn or not. It's
Right.
I know what you're saying.
Because the 80 point Runesmitter for Fire Slayers does the same thing, but straight away. Like, you can just do it. They're gonna get owned.
They're gonna shoot those knights.
And then they're going to die.
I guess if they kill the knights, they won't die.
They won't kill the knights.
Well, they're engaged in combat.
For how long?
I have 1, 2. I have 9 knights left.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I dropped one.
Just put one of the ones
It
from...
doesn't even matter. Be a guy.
They have like a million of them.
Oh, here he is.
There he is. And who's the guy behind him?
The Runesmith.
They gotta be 12 inches, right? Or they gotta be 9 inches out?
9 inches out. Yeah.
But he wants to like maximize range or whatever.
I mean, I should be putting them at like 12 inches, but it doesn't even matter.
Right.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Good. So they've come up from the underground.
I'm gonna try to give them +1 rend with the Runesmith. So on a 5-up that happens.
Oh. For their attacks?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna put the grudge on the unit of 10. So that's +1 to wound. And now we're gonna try to shoot again. How many models are here?
6 should be 7.
Oh, you got nothing above 10 anymore, huh?
Can you move your cannons away from the bat?
I mean, and 4 inches down, so I just jump down and not be able to see anything. The bats,
Still, you'll still see the knights.
The bats is a 12-inch thing.
Oh.
It's just life. I just gotta live with it.
You just gotta live.
I'm an orc shooter
Just
now.
gotta live.
Oh well.
I'm just gonna shoot everything at the.
Whatever.
I'm gonna shoot everything at the unit of 10 Blood Knights. That's our play. Is to get rid of the Blood Knights.
Okay.
So a cannon, 2 shots, misses both, rerolls because of the Cogsmith, hits 1.
Wounds on 2s, right?
Wounds on 2s.
Minus 2 rend.
-2 rend.
Oh, they're up to a 6+ save. He's 6 damage, right?
Yep.
My God, why?
Oh.
He's got no. You gotta do your.
You only get
death
I am
save.
6 inches away, so let's see if I get my death save on a 6. Oh no, I don't.
That was the plan, everyone. I didn't want him to get his death saves, so I just rolled low on the damage table, so he only got 1 death save.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good plan.
Thanks. I'll shoot 3 barrels. I roll 6, so that's good.
I don't remember the rules for that.
He has to roll like a 4 up.
I gotta roll above it. Yeah.
He has to roll above the number of barrels he
3d6
shoots.
shots.
So 3d6.
Wow.
Oh, that's like my 4d6
11.
shots
Yeah.
yesterday.
11, 9,
You learn your lesson.
19 shots into your blood letter.
Yeah, that was rough.
7.
I knew I was done the minute you
14.
started
Hitting
shooting.
the knights, right?
Yeah.
-1 to hit.
Oh, but it's still good. Is it hitting on 3s?
4s.
4s now, but that's okay because you did a lot of good
Wounding
things.
on 3s. This is where I roll all 1s and 2s.
Well, are they wounding on 2s because of the...
No, they're not dispossessed.
Oh no, they're iron walled.
They're iron walled.
Wounding
3s,
on
right?
You said?
Same as 2, right?
Oh,
That's
so
savage.
7 minus. So 7 5+ saves. And I failed them all.
So now 6 up saves.
7 6-up saves. 3.
6.
So 1 dies automatically.
It's 6 total wounds.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Dispossessed is killing it.
You see here.
29 wounds.
So that's 2 wounds I put down.
So
Then
sad.
3 wounds I put down, and then
So sad.
1 wound on 1 pinner bear.
How many wounds per model?
3.
Oh, so 2 died?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ouch.
And then 1 wound went over.
20 shots with the.
He's taking them out.
Who's this guy? He's dead?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, they're
20 shots with the Iron Drakes. 15,
he's gonna wipe them out, Josh.
20.
I told you, he's good like
The
that.
shootings. Well, his battle line did what they were supposed to do. Absorb the hits.
Yeah, not as well as I would have liked.
He juked my Bastion over there.
Oh,
those 6s.
man.
And then I reroll 1s because you move fast. Yep. I'm looking for 3s.
See how smooth he said that? Looking for 3s, baby.
Looking for 3s. Now we're looking for 2s.
2s to
because of
wounds?
the grudge.
Oh.
And they're -1 rend.
-2 because I got the.
Oh. So seven.
Oh my gosh! They all but what? How many is this?
Oh, but
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 saves of 6.
Are they 2 damage?
1
One
damage.
damage.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my god. Saved 1.
All
I
right.
have my 6 of death save.
Yes, you do.
Oh man. Brutal hits. Save 2 more, so that's. This guy's automatically dead.
That's
Take the 2 wounds away.
That's 3.
Yep.
I mean, that's 2.
Then a knight dies, a knight dies, a knight dies. So 3 more knights and 1 wound on one of them.
So that's a total of 12 damage.
So 3 knights go away. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Dwarf shooting? What? That's ridiculous. That's crazier than Chaos Dwarf shooting. Minus, you're giving that rend to him.
Yeah, and then if they hadn't moved, I could do it again.
Yeah.
And the range is normally 16, so I'm pretty much in range of like everything. And I probably would have placed them like.
See, dwarves are good now. Oh man.
They are good now. I mean that +1 to hit. When I saw that it
What's
was
their? What's the Blood Knight's battle shot?
Bravery 10.
So they have 2 models left, and they
I
took
lost
8.
6.
Oh, okay.
I lost 6 models.
Still in combat with them.
Unfortunate.
The other shooting.
That's
What
all
about
my shooting.
What about this dude behind the guys that just shot? Can he fire?
Oh, you know what? The cogsmith.
Cogsmith has his rifles,
The
right?
cogsmith has a rifle and his little pew pistols.
Pew pistols.
Forgot all about him. I've always forgotten about the engineer in like all
See,
my games.
Blood Knights are good, but they're not auto win.
No, they're not. Well, that's why I'm not sure I like Soulblight 100% because like you're all in.
100%.
You're all in on
God,
them
it's,
nights.
it's fun though.
I like Soulblight 100%.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot the smaller unit now.
This is why I like gunline armies, because you just melt stuff and they can't do anything about it.
So I'm gonna do D3 attacks.
You are in a bit. You're in a little bit of trouble.
5s to hit because of those stupid birds. Nope. And then 2 attacks, 5s to hit because of those goddamn birds.
Did they re-roll?
No, he's not dispossessed.
Oh,
He is a dwarf, but he's not a dispossessed dwarf.
No, we have our guns.
Yeah.
they got
So,
crows flying around them.
Yeah, it distracts him.
Those-
It's just,
distract.
hey, those crows down on the ground over there. Oh, I can't stop looking at them.
Why
They're
are
so pretty.
Why are they playing on the ice?
Oh, jeez, you're gonna get hurt down there. What are they eating? Boy, I don't know.
All right, well,
Charges. Are you charging?
I don't have anything to charge.
Oh, why aren't you charging your?
I'm I'm in combat.
Yeah, you're in combat. I know. I'm kidding.
Otherwise, I would.
I meant your Iron Drakes.
Am I even within 12? No, I'm not even within 12 anymore.
Yeah, you killed off enough of them.
All
Sorry, you pile in. You'll
so,
get like at least 3 guys in there.
I'm gonna start with the Warden King. I'm gonna mitigate some damage.
To the Warden King? Why not with the Vargeist?
Doesn't he give he gives the battle shock buff, right?
Yeah, he's given the one that gives the battle shock buff is dead. He would give the +1 to wound.
You can do what you want, but if you kill the Vargeists,
I won't kill the Vargeist. I can try.
Even if
3
you
more
killed
wounds
one.
3 more wounds would take 1 out.
All right, I'll try the
It's-
Vargeist.
But
They're very
then
scary.
again, here's the thing, Taylor. He is out of range. So I mean, if you want to kill another base of Blood Knights, that's also useful because
That guy's taken 2 wounds.
right, all you have to do is take 1 more out.
Yeah. I'm kind of afraid of the Warden King dying.
Yeah, then do him. I'm
Yeah.
not pressuring you, but I'm saying because the
Josh
Vargeist,
is.
the Vargeist you would kill is in the back row and can't find.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take out that Blood Knight before it
Here we go.
does damage. So these are 3s to hit.
Does he re-roll
3
anything?
2s.
That hurts.
Statistical anomaly. -1 rend.
-1 run.
5 plus save. Nope. D3 damage, right?
Yep.
2. 6 plus saves. Sheldon Bolt.
Does he die?
Yes, he's dead, and I put 1 wound on another model here.
Wow. Dispossessed, coming back from the grave.
Yeah.
Wow.
43 wounds.
It's a pretty
It's pretty scary.
It's a pretty deep grave.
it's a pretty
No,
deep grave.
You're kicking more butt than I thought. I could say butt on your stream.
Yeah, you can say
All right. No,
A
I
lot of
just
things.
even though here's the thing.
Yeah, you should watch our Silver Tower video, and then you'll have an idea of what's allowed.
Well, here's the thing. This is what I like. Even though I had a deployment that favored me, I had a ruse that favored me.
Yeah.
I'm still getting blown off the table. My models
You
are
had
getting blown off the table.
you had an objective, a deployment, a ruse.
Everything in my favor.
Everything was in your favor.
And they're dying off. And well, here's the thing. They're both hitting on 3s rerollable because of the command ability. So 5 go through, wounding on 3s, 3 -1 rend attacks into the warriors.
On the warriors?
Yep.
Alright. Oh, see, I'm still going to be able to attack the Vargas first anyway. So these are 6s rerollable.
Wow, 6 is rerollable.
So you failed 2.
3.
Oh, 6s.
That's
That's
right.
right.
6s? Wow.
Yeah, they're 5
That's
up
the
save
rend.
normally. Rend's
So
one.
then we
I
have
always
the,
forget
the
that.
horse bites.
Horse
4s and
bites.
4s. Rerolls, thank God.
Because you wouldn't want to miss your horse bites.
4 wound, 1, no rend.
These are 5s rerollable.
Oh, 1 more.
Well, that's right. Only 3 could pile in anyway.
Your selection.
Connor.
Alright, Connor. Here you go, Connor. It's
Go,
time to
Connor.
Connor.
9, 10, 11,
Connor.
14.
John Connor.
14 attacks with the...
Into the VAR, guys. Are those the great axes too?
Yeah.
They -1 rend?
Yeah.
You're in trouble, Rob.
Yeah, whatever.
I know. But I wanted to minimize any amount more of those models dying.
They aren't shooting either. They are not distracted by your birds.
Alright, I still have a 440 point Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon, 140 points.
Yeah, he's just sitting there. The 440 points of absolute carnage is just watching. He just showed up and was just like, "This is good. This pleases me." Thank God for my reroll ones. 4s. 3s.
Oh. 5. Run -1 rend, so I'm back up to a 5 save because the Mystic Shield's still there. I take 3. Then I gotta roll to see my Deathless save. Save on 6. Nope. 3 wounds. Kill the base.
Alright, that's 3 more wounds.
All your base are now.
Yeah, they're kind of dwarves are always been kind of the war of attrition, kind of.
No, that's why I like them. You don't win in the first round. I win.
You actually, it always almost looks like you're going
6.
to lose after the first round.
So Vargoyle there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 more. So that's 15. 15. That's 4, 19 attacks, just like last time. 5, 10, 15, 19 attacks. These are hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, no reroll. Much better than that. Wounding on 3s.
Targets are way good.
Yeah, they're good with the rerolls. Oh man.
That's a savage.
3, 6, 9, 12, 13 saves, -1 rend.
5 ups? Is it 5 ups? Yeah.
Reroll.
Rerollable though. Oh, that's a couple saves.
You saved 3, I'm just gonna list those ones.
Mistake on it. Wow. Well, that's probably everyone dead.
Yeah, because they're 2 damage each. So 3, 6, 8, 16.
Yeah, I think that's everyone dead.
Oh, you have 17 there, don't you? Or
I
does
don't
one
know.
does 2 attacks?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 dead?
Yep, they're done.
Alright, we're at the 95 wounds.
You don't have any. Well, you have your warriors in combat. That can do.
Oh yeah, they can
next.
still attack now. Inches. There,
Yeah, you get them all in.
there. Our guys are real bad.
They're scary.
That's 6 attacks. 5 plus 1.
Don't they re-roll because you're like
I reroll. I reroll ones.
Yeah.
Not these 2s. And then 4s. And then 4s.
Oh,
Okay.
bad.
Try to kill
I don't
them.
think I killed you. Attacked your general yet.
You haven't now.
Banner guy's the leader. So he hits on 6. 9 attacks. The little white ones hit on 2s. Red ones hit on 3s. Rerolls. Wound on 3s. So we got 5 to make for -1 rend.
So 4 up saves?
3 up. Or no, 5 up. He's
Okay.
4 up rerollable.
Alright. Come on, save him. How much damage
That's enough to keep him alive, but
2 damage.
2 damage. Good 1, so that puts him up to 3 wounds. He has 2 wounds left.
Horse kicks.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh.
2 saves.
No,
rend.
it's it.
That was your hit.
Oh, you're right. 1.
I was like,
Fours.
Oh, it takes 1.
It takes 1.
Horse kicked you in the groin.
He's got 1 wound left.
You know what though? He is holding back all of Rob's forces
Any more
because
combat?
everyone's engaged.
That's, no, that's it.
Guy heals a wound.
So does he.
He didn't kill a model.
Oh, he didn't kill a model, you're right.
Yeah, I think I have to. Let me double check. I think he has to slay a model.
I gotta do battle shock for my warriors.
He's a vampire. He has to
Roll
drink
a 2, I'm fine.
blood. He's got to drink some
Just
blood.
gotta drink that blood.
Yeah, I didn't slay any models.
He's got to drink the blood.
The blood.
Drink the blood of the.
Get the blood.
Wait, blood.
Give me your blood.
Give me the blood.
I'm bleeding all over.
Alright, your go.
Alright, my turn. Okay, so what's cool about Soulblight is my hero phase, the banner bearers, they allow me to regenerate a model
For each unit?
in each unit that's missing.
Yeah.
Yep.
See? So if I have 3 units of Blood Knights on the table, you just get back 9 wounds worth of models for nothing.
That's
Right.
absurd.
Which is why I wanted a big unit, because if it got wiped out and it still sat there. Plus, it was cool to buff it and watch it take out.
Rip apart everything.
Well, your warriors absorbed all of it. I was really surprised at how much they absorbed.
Yeah, that's why you put those 10 guys down and I was like, deploy the wound sponge.
Hero phase.
That's their job.
To get hit, but the hero phase, he's going to.
I think you could have.
And if you didn't have the move as
command
fly,
ability
I
on himself.
probably would have
He's going to
put
reroll
the,
failed hits.
Okay.
If I didn't have a whole army of flying things, I could have put the Iron Drakes in a more favorable position to actually shoot things when they got close. And then if they got in trouble, I would use the pickaxe as an escape tool. I would just pop out. I'd be like, you're getting too close for
Arcane
comfort.
bolt on them.
Nothing.
He's going to put. What's it called? Blood boil?
You're gonna blood boil my leader. And
Yes,
kill him
he has
so you
blood boil.
can...
Do you have any unbindings?
Nope.
Alright, he's going to. On your
Oh
leader,
wait, no, he could. Is he in range?
Blood Knights are
not?
dumb.
No.
He's going to do blood boil on your warden. It's going to be a cast of 6. Goes off.
Oh, you know
Takes a
what?
mortal wound.
Yeah, he's dead.
I do blood boil with my slaughter priest all the time, and you complain about it.
Yeah, this is called blood boil. I don't know. Is yours called blood boil too?
Yes.
It's called blood bowl.
It,
Is that your deck?
Blood bowl? No, it's
but
not mine.
instead, I make you so mad that your blood actually starts boiling.
Well, the good thing about doing that the hero phase frees me.
Yeah. That means you can kill all my...
It works well on dwarves because they're angry already.
Okay, they have a 14-inch move.
Yeah, playing something where everything flies is crazy.
Those guys are going to run.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
14 plus 4 is 18 inches.
I was thinking I'd use the reroll ones when you charge Bloodline.
I think if you screened a little bit better, you'd have been fine.
Okay,
Like
they're
if
within
Screen what?
12
Like
inches.
if you took your shittiest unit and screened it in front
And
of
these
your
guys
whole
are gonna
army.
But he
fly, too.
flies.
Yeah, but he can't move within 3 inches of you. So if you like arrange your
I would
guys
need a
right,
high charge, which I do have, but
right?
I don't know.
hang outside of 3.
Because I don't know what really happened that was that wrong.
It just he was able to hit all your units with all his units, and he
Oh.
gave you.
It's neither here nor there. That's
It's
what I
not a
like.
big deal.
That's
what I
kind
like
of
to
that's
say.
kind of what I wanted to happen.
But if all his units only engaged one, you would have had like
This Vampire
successive
Lord on
waves.
Zombie Dragon.
So I mean, I guess so you're saying like just like one guy in front, just make this stupid Congo line.
Yes,
That'd be so terrible.
it would be terrible if for damage, but you would have survived. It would just be like a force field. Does
Vampire Lord call.
that make sense?
No, it does. I don't think it would have changed anything.
I don't know if it
Look,
would have.
if everything had hit the Dwarf Warriors, they would have all died.
Right.
And then he'd hit the Longbeards, and then they'd all die. And then he'd hit the other Longbeards, and then they'd all die.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't be able to mitigate anything.
But they would have at
The
least
bats
gotten
would have done
their
the same
full
thing.
attacks.
The bats would have done. Who would have got their full attacks?
The next row. Because after you killed the first
I
one, you
basically
would've
got my
piled
full
it.
attacks with
the
everything.
Vargeist are going to fly.
I never had an
Just
issue with
fly.
attacking back. I've
Oh,
always
yeah.
gotten my full attack.
14 inches.
Yeah, you didn't have your line down the first time. That was why. Like all the ranks got hit without having your shield wall up.
I guess. I don't know.
That was the downside. I think you need to like shield from that
And then
initial
they're
strike.
going to be in the same exact position they were before. Just 14 inches this way.
But the birds are annoying.
The birds are very annoying against shooting. And these Blood Knights.
The birds are really good.
Are the bats? Sorry, guys.
The birds. Did somebody say something about that? And this vampire guy's gonna fly. He's 10 plus.
It's the cleanup phase.
See how it goes. Shooting. He's gonna shoot into them. It automatically hits if I roll. Oh, roll down to the amount of units in the models in the unit. Wounds on a 2. Oh, there we go. -1 rend.
No, forge proven corporeal armor. I ignore -1 rend, so it's a 4-up save, and I fail it anyway.
Do you get a reroll?
Nope.
D6. Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon's going to charge. 6. He can get in right. And Vargeist charge. 6. Not for that model to get here. And 6 inches, which is just going to be here. Same position they were in. 6 inches. Those Blood Knights are going to charge 6 inches, but I don't even think that's enough. These Blood Knights are hanging up on the edge here. Right, they can
hit the guns at least.
Yeah,
They're crazy.
they're hanging on the edge. Any other charges? I think that's it for my charges.
Unless you want your bat swarms to charge.
No, I ran them so that they could make it. I wasn't sure how they were gonna. They were the further back ones, so they just have to be within 12 anyway. They have crap damage. What I'll do is I'll do my Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon first because he has command ability on himself with the Death Lance. Is hitting on 3s rerollable. I'll hit wounding on 3s. 2 at -1 rend. Ignore it. Vampire Lord's into your Drakes.
4-up save.
They've got them both. Alright, and then we're going to have 2 attacks with the Maw hitting on 4s rerollable. Alright, wounding on -2 rend.
Alright, so that I do not ignore, so that's 6 up.
Oh, d6 damage.
No, 1
I
damage.
know.
Well, his breath did 6, so that's
Sword like claws hitting on 4s rerollable. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, -1 rend you ignore, so you're 4-up save. 2 damage each.
How much damage you do? 4? Man, dude. He's up to 107.
Let's see.
Well, that was your turn, so I can pile in.
You can pile it away from him, yeah. First closest model. Well, actually,
Yeah, that's the
let
thing.
me see who's closest.
Just within 3. Pretty damn close.
Got 1 far away.
And they're like, I think they're pretty equal this time.
They're right on 3.
Roll a die for it.
What's your address, Josh?
On the 4-up I can. On the 4-up I pile away.
Don't say it on the stream. Right, you're right.
Type
He
it
wants
out.
to know.
Who is this?
You were smart, Connor. How many attacks?
No, I can't pile away from you.
Okay, I just didn't know the number.
No. Is he getting a ride?
Possibly. I
That's
don't want to
good.
drive all the way down there. I go from my house to here and
Now you
back.
sound like an asshole on the stream.
I don't want to talk about that on stream.
Talk about what?
Not
Talk
wanting to go
about
pick
not
him up.
wanting to give Connor a
Chat's
ride.
gonna throw you under the bus when Connor gets here.
I know.
Chat's gonna let Connor know.
I don't care. What
Yeah,
are they
I don't
gonna say?
care either.
They don't have a microphone.
They can let Connor also know
Man,
that
I
I
work
didn't
hard
want
all
to pick him
week.
up. I'm like busy. I gotta do stuff.
We
after
talk
this.
to Connor every day.
My girlfriend's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be like, "You've been gone all day again."
It wasn't all day.
All day. We can actually give you a time frame.
That's life.
You were
Like
actually
4s and
gone.
4s and 5s, I think.
Same
I'm
as mine.
punching with my hands.
You've only been gone for 2 hours. We've only been streaming for 2 hours.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I've
was
only
here
been
before.
streaming for 2 hours,
How
but I
far
got
the
here
drive is
earlier.
it?
It's not that far. It doesn't really matter.
You were maybe here for an hour, so it's like a
and
3 hour.
then I gotta play D&D at 6.
3-hour tour.
I'm literally gonna spend all day doing
Oh,
stuff.
D&D. Okay, I see now.
D&D takes forever.
It does.
It's good. I love it.
It is a lot of fun.
I love it too, but
And then it's like, it's not like something that like I can just be like, you know what, I don't feel like doing because there's all these people depending on me to be there.
Mhm.
So I can't just like opt out of it. I can't just be like, sorry guys, I got stuff to do today and I don't feel like doing it.
what's your
'Cause it
character
ruins
in
the
D&D?
Gotta take a guess. Take a
Right.
guess at what race I am.
A dwarf wolf.
An elf?
I'm a dwarf. Good. Not warrior. Close.
Ranger.
I multi-class
Oh, thanks,
barbarian
Anthony.
ranger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm literally going Slayer. I went Hunter so that I can like get favorite enemy
Yeah,
monstrosities.
Is this 5th edition?
Yeah. So I'm literally like my character portrait is literally the Slayer out of the book.
To say, if you're multi-classing with a dwarf,
I thought for sure Taylor would be an elf.
and
Really?
it's a barbarian multi-class, so I know it's
No.
not 2nd edition.
It's not. It's probably not
Three?
optimal. 3. No run.
What?
3 plus save.
3 up saves.
Dice.
Oh, he saves all of them.
Oh, big surprise.
He's like, no.
My turn. Those
Yeah.
blood knights, right?
hmm
Well, they just charged.
We're playing the Curse of Strahd.
they are in range of the cannon.
So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 2 attack. Well, they're in range of the 2 attacks are going to, from these guys, are going to hit the not the cogsmith, the organ gun, and the other 2 are hitting the cannon. So the organ gun I'm rolling for first. These are 3s.
Doesn't the cannon have a pretty good save?
4 up, I think.
Yeah.
Wow, nothing.
He
that- I'm gonna
got
do the
nothing?
horses. Yeah.
Oh.
4s and 4s.
Oh, that's savage.
Horses, wound and force. 3, no rend. Cannon.
Double check. Yeah, save is 4 up. I save 1, take 2 damage.
Yep.
No, it's D3 you charged.
No, I didn't get any of those through.
Yeah, he failed those rolls.
I failed every single roll for my.
Yeah, he
I'm
didn't
serious.
do any
My
damage.
Yeah,
knights-
but you
The
still.
horses just do 1 damage.
Oh, this is the organ gun.
That was the horses, yeah.
Oh, the organ gun?
Yeah, because
Okay.
all
Oh, yeah,
your,
the other 2 are attacking into your.
crew is all behind the
So they're
gun.
hitting on 3s for the 1, and then the Castellan hits on 2s. They all hit. They wound on 3s. These are all into the cannon. 3 minus 1 rend. These do D3 damage each.
Okay. So looking for 5s. Save 1.
D3 damage each. 6.
Right, the cannon's.
That's 9.
It popped to the cannon.
It blew up the cannon. But you do have the crew
I
left.
lanced a cannon. Come on, man.
That's tough.
Your turn. Yeah, it's hard to do.
Pile on these crew.
He put it right down the barrel and it hit the shell and it exploded.
Those are some badass vampires.
He cut off their beard, jammed the cannon, and it exploded.
Alright. They're going up. They're going up to.
Roll a d20 for dexterity.
Critical fail.
For dexterity?
Yeah.
I got a d20. Let me get the d20
It's a
out.
critical failure. You trip and fall on your face and break your nose.
You stick it in there
Minus
and it
one.
blows up in your face.
-1 to spot checks.
18?
It succeeds.
Yeah, I can definitely jump up on top of that wall.
Go.
Okay, 3 attacks. 4s.
Who's
Five.
listening to?
Stupid little. Oh. Stupid crew with their
Crew.
little hammers or whatever.
No rent?
No rend, yeah.
Okay, 3 plus save.
I just wanted to get him up either way.
Yeah.
Probably should have attacked with the warriors first, but whatever.
Do my warriors. I mean, into your warriors next.
Yeah.
So 3, 6.
I don't think there's any way
These
to
are hitting on
possibly win.
3s.
this.
No. Definitely not.
No rerolls.
We'll play it out.
These are hitting on 2s. I'll hit wounding on 3s. These are lances and blades into the warriors. 5 minus 1 rend.
Alright. 6s.
Rerolls.
Rerolling, yeah. So 3.
Yep. And then I have 3 of them gone. You have 1 left, and then I have the horses.
Well, that's D3 wounds too.
They didn't charge, they've been in combat.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They are just grinding it on. Okay.
Yep, so these hit on 3s. I mean, these hit on 3s. Wound on 4s. No rend.
Rerollable 5 ups.
That's why I like classic models, if they fall, they down.
So 2. Well, how much damage was that in total?
5.
Yeah, so they're dead.
5 damage to your dwarven warriors from the Blood Knights.
Here we go. Alright.
Your turn. Is that all you can do?
You can
have
pile in
your
your
cogsmith, right?
You can pile in your whatevers too.
Is your cogsmith going to attack her now?
Oh yeah, the cocksmith has his little hammer or axe thing.
I love the cogsmith.
Cocksmith's pretty good.
I'm cocking a shotgun at people on the stream. Roll that way.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, come on. I'm thinking Terminator 2 here.
Yeah,
4s to hit,
that's right.
Your webcam.
Arnold.
4s to wound.
Arnold Palmer.
It's a good drink.
It is.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing, mate.
Alright, so.
Nothing.
Boy, I ain't got 9.
Man, don't but Meggy break. Very stinking dice.
I
love
He's
it.
fresh. What about them? They're fresh. Let's see what he says.
Is tonight the grand finale of Game of Thrones? Final season finale?
You're gonna lose all your
Yes.
viewership.
Oh.
The Gargoyle's going to do 4 attacks and the other's going to do 3. These are hitting on 3s. Moving on 3s. Minus 1 rend. They're all going into whatever his unit is.
Yeah. 4 ups. Boom! We're invincible.
I'm invincible.
There's always those like
no other
moments.
attacks you have to make?
Nope.
Alright, well, he heals a wound because it killed the model.
Now we roll initiative, I guess.
FYI, Taylor, you can't win.
I got Gosh, how many initiative rolls did I win yesterday?
You won? 0.
I didn't get any
Taylor won the
rolls,
initiative?
remember?
Yeah. Alright.
Even if Taylor wipes your army off the map, like somehow magical fairy
Yeah,
dust
it's not gonna
happens,
happen.
you still lose.
So I'm gonna try to make these guys rend 2.
Alright.
Not 1 that happens.
Yay.
And then the organ gun's gonna go ahead and shoot the guys attacking it. 3 barrels. I rolled a 4, so I'm good. Woo! D3 shots. 6.
That's sad.
Well, it's taken 2 damage.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, it's kind of dented in.
It's a little funky.
Yeah. 4s to hit.
Did you reroll failed hits?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
They're not dispossessed.
That's
And
right.
then 3s. So 1 at round 1.
Into
The Blood Knights attacking it.
How much health does this Blood Knight have? Full?
Yeah.
this is going into. Well, they're on cover, right? They're supposed to be on the terrain.
Yeah, they're on
Any
cover.
rend?
1 round.
Yeah, so they're on the thing. Well, you didn't give your guys cover. We forgot. Remember? So
I suppose so.
I won't take cover. I take.
Well, you just charged into it, so it takes a turn for you to get it anyway,
No.
right? No?
No. So
It-
I get
it-
one.
uh,
We won't do it. I completely forgot about that.
He gets
cover.
it this turn, he wouldn't have gotten cover last turn.
I see.
Right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 shots with my iron drakes to the stupid bats.
Oh, they can shoot close combat. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes. These are 6.
Cover.
No, I know.
Alright, 3s to hit.
Oh god.
Rolling 1s. 3s to wound. Friend 2.
I think your
Friend
dragon's
2.
insane.
Not on the dragon.
It's
The
a Vargeist.
Vargeist.
They don't have Mystic Shield anymore. I can't save it.
But you get your death save.
Death
6.
save.
So 6.
Sixes.
Nothing. 3, 6 damage.
2 die.
No, they're 4 points each.
Oh my
They're like
god.
flying ogres.
They're broken.
They're stupid.
Hashtag nerd.
No, they're good, but they don't regenerate.
How
Alright.
much how much
I'll charge with
how much do
this,
they cost for 3?
160 for 3.
And their 4 wounds.
But they do 3 attacks each, 4 for the leader, 2 damage each.
3 to 3s?
Yeah, -1 rend.
Alright.
That's insane.
They're very good offensively, defensively.
The Runesmith's gonna punch your dragon in the face.
They're really good. Especially with the death save.
No, they're very, very good. I kind of wanted my Soulblights to be all Bretonnian themed. I'm not sure how I would do that.
Pegasus guys.
That's what I was thinking, but
you know how they're mutated with that?
So hard to find.
You have to mutate them with Pegasus. Like a half Pegasus guy that's like.
Aren't there Pegasus knights?
Well, there's
They're riding on them. Yeah.
there's like Kings of War has this angel-looking model.
And there's like
that I considered.
Perry miniatures.
Alright,
That's amazing.
what's going on right now?
He's punching my guy with his fist.
The Rune Lord.
The Rune Lord is punching the zombie dragon.
So he gets 4 to hit.
He hits him.
3 to wound.
Oh.
Fails.
Well, 2 attacks with his hammer. 4 is to hit.
Oh.
4 to wound. Well.
Failed. Man, he is such a disappointment.
My turn?
Yeah, your turn.
What about your cogsmith? Doesn't he shoot?
Oh, I guess the Cogsmith could have shot.
Shoot. Just do
Okay,
it.
sure.
Just shoot with it.
D3
I'm
shots.
just gonna pile in because
2
of
shots.
the combat.
5s to hit.
Because of the birds, he's distracted.
Or 1.
Oh, he got one.
3 might wound. Change my worst roll again.
They're in the way.
We're doing 2 things at once. We're efficient.
Well,
Yeah, 3 is to wound.
Vargeists.
So 1 rend 1 against your Blood Knights there. For the Cogsmith. He's shooting.
1 rend 1.
Yeah.
Failed.
And then 2 with the little handgun. Hey, they both hit.
That was a fail, right?
3 is to wound. Yeah, I'm shooting with his pistols now.
I know, I'm gonna count the ones at the end. See if
And these are rend 1. 1 damage as well.
2 damage. Total.
One dead.
2 wounds.
Man, Dispossessed is coming out of the
That was my
woodwork.
combat phase turn, right?
How many
Yeah,
total
3.
wounds did you do? You did 8?
6.
Oh, 6 plus 3. 9 so
No,
far?
I'm counting myself, my own. I'm counting my attacks.
I'm talking about Taylor.
I
He
don't
did 9. He did 6 to your Wargeist. 3 over there.
13 Vargeist attacks into the Thunder. Vargeist are supposed to be good, but I keep
Rolling
flopping my
2s and
rolls.
1s.
Yeah. Wounding on 3s. Okay, well, they all wound, so I made up for it. 6, but you ignore red, right?
Yep. 4 up.
Oh,
6 damage.
boy.
3. 6.
And I roll to see if I make another attack. On a 6, I do. 1 extra attack. Please. Nope. See, that's why they're good without any rerolls, because the extra attacks plus rerolls.
I'll do my Cogsmith.
All that's left are your
4s.
killing.
And 4s. That's 1. No rend.
Now, for them to return
no
models
rend,
back,
yeah.
don't they have to be within
Into here?
range?
No, Blood Knights.
3 costs.
Oh, they have that bat guy in the back. That's what returns models, right?
Yeah, he's another vampire. No, the banner regens models. So their unit regenerates a model every one of your hero faces themselves.
Wow.
Or do they get their death saving throw?
Oh, that's right.
Because the vampire load counts.
I don't think he's in range though. No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
It's just outside. That's why I didn't take him for the shooting attacks. So yeah,
Well,
I wasn't thinking.
it wasn't funkin'.
My turn with my Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon. He rerolls all failed hit rolls. He's going to do his 3 attacks into your lead. How many wounds does the leader have? 5?
5, yeah.
He's going to do his melee attacks. What's his save?
4 up.
Yeah, he's going to do his he's going to do his lance and his claws into him, and the maw is going to go into the Thunderers, whatever they're called. So 3 into the guy there, rerolling. Wound on 3s, -1 rend. 3 damage.
Oof.
And the other attacks that go into him are 6 claws. These are hitting on 4s, rerollable.
Nothing.
Wounding on 3s. -1 rend, 2 damage each.
This against the Rune Lord?
He's dead.
Yep. And then the 2 maw are, that said, going into the rifleman. These are hitting on 4s. Rerollable. Alright, wounding on 3s. -2 rend. Nope. D6 each.
Oh my
Seven.
God.
7.
Do you want to call it? Or no?
Doesn't matter to me. You can kill my cannons if you want.
No, it's fine. Because basically, end of combat, he would do that. This would happen.
That's so disheartening.
Isn't
When
it?
they get models back.
3 wounds too. It's not even like
Oh.
you know,
3
a couple
wounds,
things.
4+ save, they heal at the end of combat.
It's a grind to kill one of those blood knights, and they just come right back.
It is.
It's
All
great.
right. So
I mean, let's count up the points.
Let's talk about what we learned.
let's talk about it, guys.
Soulblight strong. Your shooting is amazing.
Game over.
Yeah, the shooting went really well. I
yeah.
really liked the Iron Drakes. I was worried I wouldn't, because there's so much more points than Thunderers.
I still think you need to screen for the initial strike.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what. There's not
I
much to
think-
screen against.
Well, that's the hard thing, is that my entire army's flying.
His whole army flies,
I
and
can
he
fly
can start
over.
literally
It might
right
take
in
me.
the
It
front.
might take me an extra turn.
But that extra turn is an extra turn where you can shoot the
True.
crap out of stuff.
Like I would,
So my shooting here wasn't really doing much
because I
Because of the
have
birds.
because of the birds.
right because I have awesome bird power,
Bird friends.
bird person.
The bats.
I think that like the not magnet cannon. What are the flame cannon points?
The flame cannon would have been good.
Does that still exist? Because I know that was compendium.
It's 200.
I didn't see it when I was building the list,
you
but
look at
now
the
that things have updated, yeah.
If you look in the compendium, it may not be there anymore. Because I know they just got rid of some things.
It
Does
still exists.
I think it
does?
still exists, yeah.
Yeah.
I found it on the Azar
If
app.
you made a list with, I wouldn't even bother. Well, you can do what you want, but I'm just saying, if you made a list with a lot of Thunderers and Iron Drakes, and not even worry about Longbeards, and you just had Warriors, the cheapest battle line to just soak everything, and you had it spaced so they couldn't fit. Like they have to move within 3 inches, so you kind of you have them like 5.9 inches, or
Right.
a base is minimal 1 inch, but
Mhm.
say you have them like 8 inches out behind them or something. I wouldn't say 7 inches, so that I could not move there. I would have to score an inch over the base, charge the 3 away, so 3, and I'd have to get like a 12-inch charge to fly over.
Yeah.
Wait, no, because I could just charge over your line. 3, 4.
I feel like
It would be a
6.
big
No,
charge.
because it would be because I'd need to be half an inch away.
It'd be
So-
a minimum of 11 inches.
Basically, what I would do is I'd have a bubble. It would just be warriors, and then ranged here, and then all your artillery, and then you just move like your circle up, or you just kind of have it choked, like what I do with the chaos dwarfs in the train, like this. You just turtle up in the corner, and you're like, fine, charge me, and I could move here and be like, oh shoot, like especially if it's like a warlord thing, like where you want to get you have to kill the guy. You just like either find a building and tuck them in, or you just get a corner because it's way easier to defend on a corner, and just you find a blocking terrain and just fill the gaps and just load like say 60 dwarfs here, 30 here, and you're like, fine, charge me, because that's what you have to do to kill the warlord or whatever. You charge in, you just shoot them as they come up, shoot them as they come up, and I think that would be pretty good. You know, even for objective-based games, if you just have is it 30 or 40 warriors the max size?
So how does the compendium work though? You ally into it, or
It depends on their keywords.
Yeah,
But
it
yeah,
depends on
I
the
think what I know is from what I saw, the compendium all have different keywords from anything that's in the handbook or the tome.
But the flame cannon only does D3 more wounds now.
But
now we have an
if you
engineer next to it
really,
in the app.
Oh, they updated it.
Yeah, they just updated the app.
yeah, flame cannon, D6 mortal wounds, and on a 4+ another D6.
It's dispossessed.
It's dispossessed for the crew. The
Yeah.
gun isn't, but that's how the guns have always been.
Yeah.
But
so
I
that
would
works,
I would
that's
take
right.
flame cannons because they auto hit. There's no roll, just auto
Right.
hit.
Flame cannons are really good, and
I would take flame cannons, maybe a regular cannon because of the -2 rend and the range. Is it cannon or mortar? You don't need blizzard.
I like the
mortar.
Oregon guns.
I would just
better than
have-
the cannon.
The cannon's 60 points more than the Oregon
But
guns.
this is
Oregon
me,
guns
like,
are 120,
I
cannons
would
are
have
180.
I love the Oregon
just
gun.
warriors, and if they got tied up and you had to go to an objective, like you'd be here, you get charged, you would just kind of retreat them away a little bit. You know, you try and retreat them away, and then they would absorb anything else, and then the gun line would wipe them out, and you just keep moving up.
It's just like it's hard to run the gun line now that so much of it's Ironweld.
Yeah,
Like this gun line
'Cause you have
was
full-
my max alliance points.
Yeah. Because flame cannons are what, 200 each?
Yeah.
So you would, as an engineer, is not dispossessed, right?
Is it 80 points?
Engineer's 100.
100, so 200.
So 120 for the organ gun, 180 for the cannon, that's 300, and then the
Well, then just
engineer's
then
4.
take that as allied, and then just take a bunch of.
That's why I'm looking to get
Iron
shooting in other
Birds.
places.
Well, flame cannon's dispossessed.
Flame cannon's dispossessed, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh man, dude!
You could take a million.
But, like,
Take 3 flame cannons, or take 3 cannons, a cannon, and an engineer, and just have max out your artillery. Like just max it out. Because you would do 3d6 mortal wounds, so you would have done 14 mortal wounds.
Well, no, it's yeah, it's D6,
And then 2 more, 14.
So the
Hey,
engineer,
look, you just did 18. You just did 20 mortal wounds with
He's-
3
No,
cannons.
that's
Merrick
true.
Wolf
That's
is saying there
ridiculous.
is no engineer.
No, there's a cogsmith, and the cogsmith has the keyword
He has a
engineer.
keyword engineer.
Oh, okay, never
So
mind.
look at that. 20
And so does
mortal
the gun
wounds.
dude,
There you
vampire
go.
gun dude.
20 mortal wounds, and that was like, imagine if that hit my vampire lord on zombie.
But you're right, there isn't a dwarf engineer anymore.
Mark,
'cause it
yeah, the
used to be-
cogsmith has the keyword engineer on him now.
The dwarf engineer used to be 80 points, and you could take
Yeah,
him,
see?
and he would have been dispossessed.
That,
So, yeah.
statistically, that would have just killed my vampire lord on zombie dragon. 440 points gone just from 3 magma cannons. 3d6. 3d6, 4+ for another
Is
one.
it 3d6? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
D6 for each. That's 10 mortal wounds on a 4+.
If they're in range of an engineer, it's d6
Right.
damage.
Yeah, D6 instead of D6.
And then on a 4+, it does another burning attack.
Oh, that's
So
nasty.
you have a chance to do 2d6.
Per
It's like,
cannon.
right, and there's no hit roll.
And then just hide him behind a bunch of dwarf warriors.
Auto hit.
Is there? Oh, it's an auto hit?
Auto hit.
It's auto hit, auto wound. You just roll the damage.
That's dumb.
I
And
would,
it's range 24.
I'd
That's
proxy
good.
him. Yeah, 2 feet.
Well, I've got one.
It's better than my magma cannons.
It's like a bad thunder tusk.
Where did it go?
But the only downside is they do have crew. But against Khorne, against a melee army, like any type
Mark Wolf is saying the flame cannon no longer has the engineer thing. It's 20+ or more models that hits for d6 now.
Oh, really?
Are you sure you don't have to reset the war scroll?
It all is. Everything's changed now. Like,
yeah.
Well, if it's D3, but does it still do the continuing burning thing?
cause like, look,
I haven't checked the rest of the
Like I've
lists.
got the look. There's Far Ranger. He wasn't in there before. Oh, but now it's Joseph Buckman. That's weird.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah,
It's
you
in the
look it up.
compendium,
Hunter's on his
right?
way.
Look up in the compendium.
Compendium.
All the rules have changed. I
The
know
ru-
nothing now.
The rules have changed.
These are not the same rules that you have known before.
Right.
Good game though.
I have. Oh yeah, it was a great game. Fun.
I was glad to see you just shoot a lot of my guys off. I love
It was.
shooting.
It was a lot of fun to like almost wipe out that 10-man unit of
A Blood
Blood
Knights.
Knights. Because that's like an accomplishment.
Well, it is, especially with the -1 hit buff to ranged.
It's tough.
Soulblight are a tricky army. I mean, you still didn't wipe out a unit, so like,
No.
it's crazy to think that. I mean, you killed 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, killed 11 models, which isn't that bad considering my army had.
Considering things are coming back too. Like
Yeah, they're
you keep
coming
putting
back.
stuff.
Yeah, so definitely, I think if you ran, I mean, Vargeists are cool. I should have gave them the rerolls because of the extra triggering ability, but
Flame cannon.
They got this little guy.
Here it is.
It's the King of War flame cannon.
so little.
It's so cute. Isn't it?
Sure
It is
the
D.
magma
He is right. It's D3 mortal wounds now. The app is wrong.
The app is wrong.
The app
Yeah,
is wrong.
flame burst. When firing a flame burst, pick a unit within range to suffer D3 mortal wounds. After firing a flame burst, roll a dice. On a 1 through 3, the flames die out. On a 4 up, it does another D3 mortal
Well,
wounds.
D3 mortal wounds with a chance to do another one is still good for an auto hit.
Yeah, but for 200 points, at 200 points does D3 mortal wounds. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's rough.
With a chance for another one. But a chance on 20 or more models.
If it's 20 or more models, it does
Ah,
D6.
Good old magma cannon.
I know it's
I
so
love
It
bad.
these
no
models.
longer.
But the D20 it would have done nothing against you.
Oh, I know.
It no longer
Against my chaos dwarfs,
moves.
it would have.
It doesn't move either.
Sorry. It no longer requires an engineer. There's the
It
cannon.
was the magma cannon.
All that magma in there. It's like pizza cheese.
Yeah, they did update it. I don't know if it's bad or good anymore.
Yeah, I gotta go home and look at the compendiums again.
Yeah, look through it. Now that I think about it, that maybe the flame cannons are not worth the points if it's only D3.
It's it's up to 2d3. 50% of the time.
He's flying around here.
He's mean.
He can do 4 damage depending on his hit roll per
Didn't they update his horse roll?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Instead of doing an extra swing on a 6+ to hit, he does +1 damage on his 3 damage axe that has -2 rend.
Yeah.
I still love how you got the roost because you had less wounds than me. Like you needed the help.
I know exactly. That's why I was thinking about not even using it, but I still would have been able to charge you first turn.
Well, I guess yeah. It didn't really actually matter at all.
No.
All right.
And the fire waves, they're like weird thunder versions of thunderers.
No, they're great.
I love them.
Well, all right. So we're waiting for Connor at this point.
Yeah.
You're gonna play him?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Or I'll play you, or you play him. Want to play?
I mean, of course I'll play him. All right, guys.
Why?
We're gonna be back later.
Yeah,
I need
turn
to
off
eat.
that stream. I gotta eat. I need to eat lunch.
And we're gonna be back on in a couple hours.
Yeah.
Play a
Whatever
game
you
of
want to
Connor.
do.
All right, bye.